both dive and what looks like an air raid
Oh,
from what would
it
be
probably is.
Speedery on the torch. Now, we saw Speedery flex it a little bit there in Wakanda. Ultron drone ready, buddy. Nothing wrong with rolling this out the gate.
Oh, shit. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it.
Liking what I'm seeing
First
so
game
far.
of
Scatter on that road
the grand
has been
finals,
something
chat.
that I
Let's
think
get it.
is definitely becoming a problem. Damage boosted by Forky. Valentina likely going to switch here. Yeah, just using that. Oh, they do have the team up too, so that's going to be big with those crystals. But see what it looks like as we have now Days on the Rockets. The triple comp backline match just a little bit differently. Speedery's going to be in the sky with the torch. The first pick's going to be ever important, but right now, just kind of do-si-do and playing it slow.
Yeah, good luck trying to get through that cavern. He put the prison there because if they walk through that and he hits the fireball, they're going to be deleted from the video game. Now, quickly, Speedery with that damage buff as well. Going to make use of those fireballs. If you do use the dash, you get a reload instantly shift. Going to go in with the dive in. A little bit aggressive there, and you're going to have to wait another 10 seconds for yet another assassination. But again, look for that dash. It's an instant reload, so fire that primary and see what you get.
You know, we talk about movement, but you really do see it on a flyer, especially when Speedery's on that flyer. It's just, I don't think we've seen Speedery get hit once yet, and that is a problem that will continue to reign as goodbye to Valentina. Speedery starts off with 1. Numbers up now for TLC as they're maintaining presence on this point. I might see 2. We do. 3 goes down as Vest is staying on that strange.
Yeah, it's the king of 5v6, man.
Chat.
I mean, you just always get that first pick to open up, and then they fold from there. And, dude, I mean, 1 fireball, 2 fireballs can get rid of
Why is Days on Rocket?
Down, you fire the primary immediately, and you can even get rid of a blade instantaneously. They're going to have to maybe get scatter on an Angela, something to deal with this kind of air raid that they've got going on. Kraz now on the Hulk, which we haven't seen him.
Why do they got him on Rocket now?
You know why, buddy? That's Hulk smash and land on the torch. It's a good weakness.
Yeah, trying to get up there and just get that tackle out of the sky consistently, being a nuisance here. Bubbles are going to help too with some of that dive potential that you do have on Torch. But right now, calm, cool, and collected, the same position they've liked to hold this whole time. Stick on the high ground here. Utilize the flyers to make it difficult for them to see through that alleyway. The Sia gets bursted right in the center. Not sure they're going to be able to burst it in time, about half HP. What an exile there from Kraz, who's on the chase. Match back by the boundary. And I see another with the Glartrox. Doesn't look like it gets enough. The Feast of the Abyss from Polly is able to find Valentina, and another go down. And wow, Swamp have used everything to no avail. TLC.
Yo, King Art with a massive 1,000 bits. Appreciate it, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, 4 ults, and they have every single thing that they need.
Who am I cheering for? I'm cheering for a good series. I don't want to see a 4-0, but I think Team Liquid Citadel is going to win. And I think they are going to win because I don't know what I'm looking at from Swamp Gaming.
Yeah, Speedery's looking like the final boss of a dungeon right now. Still holding on with a huge ult. Just that pocket again, the pocket in the sky here from Energy has been so difficult to find value through, especially when you have Invisible Woman to give you that shield whenever you're in dire circumstances. It's just a huge problem here. As on top of the damage boost, you also have a drone. There is so much. It's going to take so much to get Speedery out of the sky.
I love these lines that he's using for the prisons. Instead of going more the square tactic, it's just like, hey, get everybody heated up here in this thing, as now diving through is going to be Kraz, man. It's just got to try to land. If you can get on top of Torch, he's hard to survive through the punches, but no. Speedery finds yet another pick with the primary. Goodbye as the shotgun blast, and now forced with the soul resurgence is Valentina. Man,
oh, poor Energy, bro. He kind of just got
flopped. Cleaned up by Days onto Energy, and that'll change the tides of things just a little bit. Forky going to have
also, yeah, I don't.
And now it looks like Swamp.
I am not agreeing with what's going on over here right now.
I don't know. Scatter trying. Wow. Kraz goes down to literal 10 HP. The boundary has to get forced out.
Oh, we have a Venn diagram going on. Okay.
Venn diagram as the eye goes out. Can they clean up somebody? It looks like not quite yet. Psyche lied.
Oh, nice shield to block from the healing.
Finally put down and get the fire extinguisher as Veswa is just showing why both the flex tank and duelist of this team. Oh, nice little flip and style points. Tens across
Did
the
he
board.
just?
They're held up here.
I don't know if I agree with that. That was a solo ult on someone that wasn't going to die from it, though.
Got to find one that they can pick off. Proc of the shields is nice. Over time, ticking down. 12% to the name shift. They're going to need a miracle to hold on.
Yeah, I'll give the Glartrox a 7-5. No picks, you know? But hey, Vess is able to take out Kraz. And this is actually the 3rd pick in a row here from Vess on this Strange. Really getting value with that team up. And there's the eye, but that gets blocked by the invisible shield for that moment. And still, it's going to be a battle on this point. Everybody using every cooldown. No ults available. It's all about the neutral pick now. Who gets the first one? Oh, and it could be on this front line. What a play by Vess to find Scatter. Speedery is going to take out Forky in the first map. Goes to TLC.
And you can't even Hulk ult there because it's iframes that then don't count as a point presence, right? So it's like just left to jump out of there and call it man, it's wild. It just feels like they can flex to whatever is needed from them as we take a look at the stats. And yeah, 5 finals there from Speed. Buddy, Paulie picking up Venom and just get the value town that's coming there. Truly, again, he's the mayor.
Yeah, it's just such a similar play style to Cap. I mean, you can really, and honestly, it's Cap without needing to escape and plan routes. It's Cap with a constant answer, constant beef, just a million HP. I do think Cap has a little more, you know, not only style points, a little better ult, and can play more aggressively on the back lines and really follow up well. But I think Venom is essentially a brick wall. And when you play at this level of play like Paulie and you're able to master something like Venom, you are going to be an issue for this back line. And he's looking like it.
Well, finally, we have the 2 counters that I was looking for. You know, Angela there and the Star-Lord. Those are the 2 of the best. I would say, like, lower rank is Spider-Man could be a nuisance, right? But those 2 is a quick way, because if you can get that out of the sky, they lose so much of that damage. There's really nothing left once you get that big heat rolling. Ult economy-wise, though, they're still looking on top, bud. They have 2, 3 that are about to roll around the corner with energy and speedery. So Swamp is going to have to win fast and quick and maybe get a pick.
Thank you.
And we go once more, forcing out Hulk here. Savage Hulk of Craze looking for anyone, but that
yo, can we get Daze off the rocket though?
Need of help here, but we'll pay for it.
I don't think you guys are gonna win with Daze on rocket. Why don't you put him back on
the chaos? The rest comes through from Forky Dog. Numbers are even now with 5v5 on this point. No ult's gonna be able to be launched.
Oh, wait a minute, that's huge. Wait a minute, chat.
And at the moment, TLC are about 75% on the cap. Speedery gonna find another volley.
I just realized something.
Once more.
Team Liquid Citadel banned the Ultron, banned the Daredevil, and banned the Wolverine. So that means the next character that Daze has to play is Rocket?
Right, and farming on the tanks early, but not able to get much from it. Now,
why didn't 100 Thieves do that?
Which is going to be quick work of Speedery, but that 15, the dash that has changed now on Torch has helped him so much in that survivability. 15 meters it goes, Ship, that you can quickly get into a direction for safety. Oh, we're seeing it pop it there, though, and so we'll see how the Ultron hit is going to go with energy. He's going to try to follow up his teammate, and just like that, here comes the Soul Resurgence. Wouldn't be surprised if the Legendaries throw it.
Yeah, nice match back here by the boundary after the Resurgence, like you're calling out, bud, as we see the dance floor come out.
Team Liquid Citadel's bans were like golden, bro.
Is able to find Craze through that. Kraz goes down and comes right back. Excuse me, the scatter now drops energy in the tide.
Damn, dude, I actually feel bad.
Advantage for the moment, trying to find a second pick, but somehow no one goes down through the Legendary. Looking at Kraz now, who's taking the height and owning it, but the point is still in TLC's control.
He's going to get the best of the Speeder. That's one way to nail down a flyer, is pin it with the spear now. Going to get the CEO rolling as well. That's popped and broken. To this point in time, they got to get this point, but it seems impossible, Ship. I mean, they're so sticky to get rid of. Vest with the Agamotto any moment as well. What do you do here as Mello does find Paulie? That should give him the cap shortly.
They don't have enough damage, man. Melophobia is like all their damage.
70% here. This is just really clean.
They have all the healing, sure, but they don't have any damage. They're not going to get any kills, man.
They can't get this control. That's in a tough spot, but still somehow at like 75% HP. Incredible focus by that back line. And there's the eye once again. Does that one land? It looked like it could be dangerous.
Why do the broadcasters show us a ult, and then when it's about to go off, they change the camera, bro?
Here for Team Liquid Citadel. Will they get the 99?
Yeah, correct the champagne. If you stop it before 99, I guess is what they're hoping for, and they do. Look at that.
Why are the casters, the broadcasters edging us, bro?
What did it take? Thanos said everything. You're looking at it 90, 80, 87 towards the back end. The most important ults are ready to go, but see how they can get this value from probably more aggressive invincible boundary, right? Maybe is how they choose to take it, or with energy. I guess it can go either way. But man, right now TLC can just play way more comfortable as a supernova going up and out of the sky.
Yeah, Speedery trying to force out something here, but instead it pulls out Melophobia. There goes Valentina with the Soul Resurgence. The idea is Paulie could try to get an ult here to counteract Forky if he can get to that 100% number. Use that healing reduction to burst through, but no, the teams are just going to force it out and play safe. Val with a nice pick onto energy is going to put Swamp back up in numbers, gaining towards 40% to the 98 of Team Liquid Citadel, and it looks like the control will slow up here as TLC regroups.
Yeah, I mean, Valentina's doing a great job getting these picks on the Flyers early. That's 2 times now. She's gotten the Ultron out of the way and out of the sky. I mean, that and Scatter, that's going to be the main 2 that need to focus here. But we are getting Torches out and gone. So the fire has been put out finally, and that's going to really relieve a lot. But that might have a comp change later on. They'll have to win another fight, 50% and up climbing. But look out for this beast, man. They usually combine that with the extermination. Not going to be able to with the freeze coming in from Forky Dog. Nice work there.
Yeah, we're going to see
Oh, did he get him?
drop one, but the res comes back to BRB, consistently getting value, matched with a ton of ults as Cooper brings him in with a resurgence. Pauly goes down with a feast, trying to slow up the back line, takes out Valentina.
Yeah, I think this is
Pauly
GG's,
cannot
chat.
be
Nah, that's
stopped. Vest is
GG's.
able to get a second. Can Pauly find even more? What a dive there, using that easy swing to get up in the sky fast, and that's going to be the point. Team Liquid Citadel have done it. First map is theirs.
Brother, it's pretty hard to bring people into the mud when you can just build the fortress and the Citadel on top. I mean, Team Liquid looking very polished and not skipping.
I don't think this is going to be a good series,
it's
man.
Not just that they have flexibility in the heroes, but depending on the map, right? They utilize so much of that environment on that
they
first
save
bit.
one of
They're
Dave's characters.
able
But
to
if you
just
save one of
show
Dave's
their
characters, you're
flexibility
wasting a
to
save to
max
make one of your
degree, not just in the pick
players
bans, but
viable.
where
But
they play to
that
get the
means
biggest
Team Liquid Citadel
that was
can
a
ban
fun
anything
one
they
to
want.
witness. Again, we talked about those unique comps, and I think we saw one, the full flyer support.
I don't know,
Hard pocket,
man.
the raid boss Speedery.
Yo, Sideblade.
Let him
Appreciate
just
the
deal
massive
that
prime sub,
damage.
man.
Will
Welcome,
things
welcome. How you
change?
doing?
Will the ban phase change? We'll find out on the next map choice going to Swamp after this break.
Damn, bro. I wish 100 Thieves would do something like this. Yeah, but like, what are the coaches of Team Liquid Citadel? Team Liquid Citadel has what? Gator and God, what's I'm blanking on the guy's name. He has Gator and chat. You guys know who I'm talking about. Legit RC, right? 100 Thieves has. Well, 100 Thieves has iRemix. Two coaches against one. It's you have two minds against one mind, man. A 100 Thieves. Wait, what? More money? Liquid Citadel against 100 Thieves? I don't know who actually. I don't know. Is it 100 Thieves? No, I think 100 Thieves is pretty well off, bro. They have. I will say one thing about 100 Thieves. They have some incredible, like, some merch sometimes. I don't get it, but like sometimes it's pretty good.
Remember the dusk, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls, but yet across the world I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon, and I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion.
Okay, sick. The top teams in NA and EMEA are just gaping their respective regions. Wild. Hey, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, but I don't know how Asia plays. I heard Gen G was really good, but I do think it's gonna be Team Liquid Citadel against Team Liquid Citadel against Navi would be a crazy finals. Oh, I'm glad this works for you, but it doesn't work for my friend. Do I really? Yeah, bro, I can't wait. I have to wait 13 days for my phone. Damn.
You see the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories, and yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn, we can still fight like the winds and fire, and wonder no more. That now is the
They found Swamp Gaming's weakness, and I think if other regions are watching this, especially the regions that are going to play in the LAN, and they see that the characters you need to ban for Swamp Gaming to make them handless, I think it's not going to be good for them at LAN, chat. It's not going to be good for them at LAN. Not going to be good. Imagine if Team Liquid Citadel rolls Navi and Gen G. If Team Liquid Citadel... Listen. I want good games, and I will always cheer for good games over a team. Unless someone signs me. Hint, hint. Chat. Anyone? Anyone owner for a team that wants to sign me? I think I want NA to win. Last year, it was EMEA and EMEA. You had Rad, who is now Navi, win the midseason finals, and then you had Virtus Pro win the grand finals. I want an NA team. It's NA's turn. I'll sign you to the Harlem Bald Trotters. Yeah, mods, you can ban that guy. It's fine. Yeah, Jay, I'll sign you. I'm the owner of Team SAF. Shit and fart. Yeah, you can ban that guy too. What if I buy a new phone through my carrier? Would they activate? Wait, if I buy... No. If I buy a new phone through my carrier, wouldn't it already come unlocked with my phone number? Babe, I could buy a new phone. Chat's saying yes, and I have to believe chat, right?
I outnumber you.
Yeah, but at least I'll have my cell phone. I can text my dad. But I can't download any apps. I signed in. I can't get my T-Mobile on it. I literally just tried to get my T-Mobile on it. Jay3, why won't Ignite give better drops? Chat, you guys are... I don't know, man. Wait, there's someone called Veswa's sister. Wait, Ves has a sister? And wait, I have to confirm with the mom. We all know Veswa's mom is here, so... Veswa's mom. Is mom here?
Tides
Ves
will
has
rise
two
and
sisters.
fall.
How do
Be
you
the
know that?
unwavering force that
You guys are-
refuses
Chat,
to
you guys are
wash
scaring me.
away. Check out these new skins that are
Ves
out
has two
now,
sisters. I am one of
chat.
them.
You've got the Captain America Seaside Sentinel, Loki Seaside Siren, and
Nah,
White
get
Fox's
mom.
Coastal
Where's mom? I gotta talk to
Cameo.
mom. I gotta
Big
talk to
fan
the
of
parent.
Skins, man. The summer skins,
Ain't
for the
no
change
way.
and ultimates. I like the look of it, especially the strange one.
Where's
the one's
mom?
obviously not the newest,
Mom!
but the way it can shift, the way the ultimate abilities look, been a big fan of that.
Absolutely, man. We saw that strange a couple times from Vest, the flower on top as the eye opens and
If you
closes
were
the door
actually
there
really
on the hope
Vest's
and
sister.
domination. You know, Fox says, hey, domination's not our weak point
Get
at
the
all.
100
It's just
subs.
that, well, TLC, they're the best at it. They're the best in domination, so it's hard to beat, you know, who is right now the best in
Don't
that
do that.
game mode. Lucky for them, though, it's best of 7, and there's a lot of maps in between. Now, last time shift, they did take it to Yggdrasil to try to, you know, even the odds. Wasn't exactly that, and they were kind of figuring things out with the big ban phase, but now with
Veswa's
that
mom
out, where do they
actually
want to take it. And
No
what do they
way.
do, Shiv? Because
She
let's be honest,
confirmed.
right then, Swamp felt every inch of what the mountain is
She
ahead of them
confirmed.
in this matchup of
Mom
TLC.
verified.
Yeah, like you said,
I
though,
can't
mean,
argue
again,
with mom.
Domination for them has just never been, well, compared to TLC, like you're saying, has never been their strong point. Last time they
Actual
matched
mom
up, they actually-
verified. That
TLC
is
only
so
won the Doms
cool,
until
bro.
the final
You know
match,
what?
Game 7.
This is why I
They were
love
to bounce
TTK
back. Like,
and
that is a testament to how good they
now
are
Vets,
at Dom
bro.
and how Swamp can
TTK's
also be very
dad
good at
and
combo
mom
convergence, but
and sister
it
come to
depends
my
on where they
chat when
take
they're
it.
playing.
I mean, again, it seems
Now
like they like these
Veswa's
unique,
mom,
maps that maybe aren't
two
selected
sisters.
as much. This could be one of those
watch the stream
decisions
to
they've made,
cheer their
that they haven't done before.
son
It could be
and
a map
brother
we
on.
haven't
That's
had
crazy.
a lot of experience on. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing something different, maybe.
Like an episode
Listen,
of
guys,
yeah,
you
it's
can
like
give
an
the
episode of
MVP
Fast and
to,
Furious.
pretty much
Family.
anybody on that team on that one. But as we take a
Family.
look at what you just missed there in Celestial Husk, it will be going on over to Paulie.
I am
And
one of the
again,
sisters.
you know him as the Captain America. He came out with the shield.
I'm the
I mean,
second
there's so
sister.
many stories about the Cap.
I highly
but
doubt
guess
you're
what,
the second
bud?
sister because all you do is spam.
This guy can play anyone and anything, and you said it best. You know, we've seen a lot of Venom play, but the execution to perfection, not just to be like a cooldown ability waster. He's gotten all that value out of the symbiote.
Yeah, he was going into 3v1s and finding value. That's huge. Even with Ultimate, yeah, granted, he was using ults to find those picks. It is very hard to do that in a triple comp, and it seemed like that was the case. So absolutely beating the allegations, being a one trick maybe here, as we can look at the stat line across the board. A lot of things to highlight. The composition that I just really love from TLC there. Anything major standing out to you, my friend?
Oh man, just that it's so funny. I mean, Valentina and Forky, they just are so hard to fall from other teams, have great survivability numbers, but it just seems like they are absolutely hunted, man, when it comes to trying to stay alive in this thing. And it comes from just such an aggressive play, not only obviously from what we saw in the air from Speeder.
Colix, appreciate the massive gifted sub as well, my friend.
The back line without committing too much of what you're throwing up in the front line.
It's a tough answer. I mean, like a lot of the stuff that kind of works into that heavy anti-brawl stuff.
His dad is in here
like
too. Wait, where's Vess's dad at?
Dive can be good, but it's not like the mainstay. I'll argue the comp that they were running, they had height issues as well as the dive issues. Obviously, Speedery made the change there at the very end, but the Human Torch was drawing so much focus, and there was so much protection on Torch that it was difficult for them. They weren't really looking at Polys engaging all the time. It was just a really good composition.
Wait,
dude, I know this sounds crazy.
Oh my god, wait, Squish?
Squish
1717 is the dad? No shot, bro. We have the dad, the mom, and both sisters. Are you guys all like sitting together or something? You guys are probably sitting there giggling, kicking your feet.
It's again.
That is cool, bro. The whole family on Vespa's dog. They even got the family dog, a Twitch.
And the two more shall take its place. In Pauly's case, it's like heroes.
Yeah, agreed. I don't think you can ban the Venom because I think it's kind of a waste of ban.
Cleaner. What?
Just such
you even got the main?
Answer, if not better. I think he just kind of wanted to showcase the Venom. I think Venom is also really good on some of those maps. So the idea was
awesome.
Confident on Venom in case it goes to the map where you can just stall for days, and he just plays that well there. So good decision, looking good. I'm with you though.
No dog, sorry. Oh, the guy that was LARPing as a dog, ban him.
A way to potentially counter what they just showed you.
Yeah, so we got our map 1, and it went to Yggdrasil's path last time, and I don't want to say that they don't want to go back to Asgard. Of course, by the way, me and you missed that map. Like, finally the map's played.
Vess's family has a cat, W! And we're also going to Spider Islands, by the way, chat. Wait, what kind of cat? Is it like TTK's cat? Just want to let you guys know, TTK's cat is actually 47 pounds.
Point 2 is pure chaos, but it's not the easiest point 1 to get either.
Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, it just seemed like TLC's kind of found something. They like kicked it into overdrive, and they haven't been stopped. It's been 4 straight maps now, and I'm with you. Even on like Yggdrasil, they held point 1.
Wait, that is so
right?
cool,
like, that's
man.
just something that they've been doing. They've been stopping teams point 1 early on. Almost.
Wait, what did they say? They had 6 cats?
Well. Like, and that's their map. Burn into T'Challa almost held on point 1. Instead, held
they
on
got
point 2.
6
it's like,
cats, Emily. We have 3. We need to catch up.
Swamp needs to find one map, get the momentum in their favor,
Emily,
and see if they can ride that.
We're adopting another cat.
Yeah, and it's like, dude,
I don't care what you say. We're adopting another one.
Days and freeing that up, but they tried that yesterday in map 2. Guess what? Hey, Wolverine saved.
They have a tuxedo. They have
Hulk, and then the fastball is gone.
An orange menace. They have another orange.
What cost? Because then you lose out on the.
And they got a baby cat. Oh my god!
A lot of the key things that you want on that side. Right now, if they want a big shot in this, Melophobia is going to be playing the game of his life.
I think Vess's family is getting ads. Chat, we might need to fix that.
That off flex king and Speedery.
Yeah, but it's tough when you're going into Energy's hit scan ability too. I think Melophobia is one of the best hit scan players we've seen in the Americas region.
I have 18 cats, so no
Energy,
lie.
Right? And Energy has been a star so far, so that's where it gets a little more dicey. Just a even matchup. Definitely having rounds where they look stronger into each other. But it's very hard to have that, like, you know what I mean, like GOAT level play, that LeBron flu game when you're going against somebody who's up there in talent as well. As we're looking at some of these bands.
Colix with the massive get the sub too. Vespa's dad, massive W, massive W.
Wolf protect last time. I'm gonna go towards.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
Not much has changed. TLC is going to instead with that Mantis Free get rid of.
Okay, chat. Let's lock in here. Franken with the massive gifted sub as well. Appreciate it.
Able to really carry a lot of that backline help. Not this time. Not going to happen against TLC. Loki and Ultron going to be banned. That was similar to yesterday. It was Wolf for the last slot there to try to make it a one-sided Wolf. Don't know if they'll go with that because TLC is not even going to let Days. It's the same game plan, man. It's like, okay, Days, we've heard Fox say that you could play Bucky, Star-Lord. We're going to have to see it.
Exactly. As we see here, the save of Cyclops. Luna Snow going to be banned out. This is a little bit of a change here for the backline. They don't want Luna's pressure.
With the massive gift sub as well. Appreciate it. Massive W. Massive W.
Slightly different, but we're going to find out if it's enough in a moment.
All right, going more with the dive protection. I mean, but then what you get from here is, you know, what they're trying to get rid of is the whole Nero, the Fox team up, right, with Luna and giving TLC that.
Oh, let's see this. Did they save? Sorry, Swamp Gaming. Swamp Gaming saved Mantis, and they also saved Ultron. Okay.
Good luck ever getting something off.
So I'm guessing, obviously, that Days is going to go on the Ultron.
For TLC, I think it's a solid pick, obviously, when you have Mantis in that lineup. They're trying to prevent Ultron for Days, Mantis, obviously, and then having... having Valentina do
Bear
what she
Geeks,
does so
appreciate the
well
massive 2
on
months,
the
my friend. How you
Loki.
doing?
So,
How you doing?
Somewhat similar, somewhat
guys are having a great day.
Spider Islands definitely, though, should mix in the chaos a little bit.
Agreed. Let's see now what they're trying to run off rip. I think this is, we're going to see a lot based on the defense that TLC wants to run. They
need to get Amadian back in.
Some sort of triple.
I don't know where
Sometimes it's
Amadian
honestly
is.
been like
Is he not at the house?
2-1-3 comp.
Is he
and
sick?
That is exactly what we're going to see here.
Was he removed?
I like these picks on the defensive side. They're going to have group Penny, so we might see some combination of the wall defense, but the attacking side's really where things need to be different, and I'm liking the idea. It's get back in the sky yourself a little bit, help with the Penny play, not stress over it
Okay, let's
too
see
much.
this. Days, obviously.
Yep,
On the Ultron Forky Dog. Okay. Valentina, triple support. Melophobia. Okay, sick. Team Liquid Citadel, they're also running the triple support. Energy is on the
I think Fox as a whole is kind of taking a step back with the entirety
Gloves.
of like full dive comp. It's kind of been dying a bit, but Nero has seemingly still found value with it. And again, I mentioned this early on. I think Nero's one of the few Fox players that just dives with dive all the time, although there's not going to be a lot of that on this comp.
Ooh, I like this. Melophobia has got the swimsuit out, looking for Days there, or looking up in the sky for what could have been a flyer comp, but either way, not going to find that. And buddy, got the Star-Lord down. I was going to say it's pretty tough to get value at a penny on this first point in this first kind of bin, but Paulie already going to find that hit nice and early, bud.
Yeah, and the BRB's burned quickly. Not a bad look here. Like you said, it is tough when teams just know how to play into it, but it's very tricky depending on location of the spawner. Already seems to be hit just a bit. Right now, teams just stalling, playing slow, identifying comps to get comms out and try to think through a game plan as the dive comes through from Scatters consistently. Nice tackle there.
Oh!
In two. Energy goes down. Valentina gonna find the first pick that will not be rezzed here, and Swamp starts moving.
Yeah,
also, I am very surprised that Team Liquid Citadel is not running
on the shish kebab. Valentina rotate over, got the damage up, putting the trust in.
What do you call it?
With those numbers now, and quickly they're gonna.
Oh my god, why am I blanking on his name? Rocket for the self-revive and all that stuff. He's not banned.
Game plan of attack, get Paulie out of here nice and early. There's another kidnap shim and another death.
Scatter's on a rampage right now. That's like 5 huge pulls consistently, 4 but with 5 bodies. So Scatter's on one, cannot be stopped. Great movement. Now looking for Energy, who will fall.
Oh, got him before he got the health pack. Nice. Scatter Genji's a really great tank player, man. Scatter Genji and Krasmig is a great front line to have.
TLC. Scatter gonna be enough.
I mean, how you win war, buddy, take over the airspace, and that's what's happening right now. Angela Airways is hunting for heads at this moment. Now Melophobia gonna have that legendary, deciding to go from the sky. There goes the Sia, trying to find the best from it. Gonna go and get energy out now. Speedery, buddy, making this now.
Melophobia is just killing everything. Oh my god!
Gonna play disgusting.
That's what we're talking about when we say using the combination rocket ults into a strat ult.
Rocket ult and Star-Lord ult, just killing literally everything. Dude.
That is the power of Rocket on a team like this. Swamp is built different on this attack. 2 minutes.
That's fine. That's fine. They double the support ulted, chat. Team Liquid Citadel also double support ulted.
We saw what you did up in the sky. We're gonna offer the same with Ultron and the one wing.
Now it's Days against Speedery. Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be the Mantis or is it gonna be the? Is it gonna be the Ultron?
Shortly from Energy, Speedery though gets that pick on Scatter.
Yes, Lucky. 100 Thieves did lose. Yep.
Once again. He's just going to continue to get all that presence down.
I think it was 3-1.
It's been such the nuisance in Paulie. Speeder going to keep it up nice and
heavy.
Extermination, though, and Days finds himself back in the spot.
Yeah, it's going to look like Scatter with. Ooh, I was going to say with ult available.
Oh, Energy has really good aim right now.
Slow it down, but no, is going to pay for it. Valentina goes down too. Everyone is falling back to the door. That was crazy movement. And, we can act like that was a normal thing to do. Energy is so good, but has Clartrox in hand.
He showed no emotion doing that.
I'm like, sure, like absolutely played another game, man. I'm over here playing Hello Kitty Island compared to whatever Energy does in the DPS department, but. Yeah, taking a look, man. It's going to be tough. You got 52 seconds here. There's so much to go against because when you got rid of that penny comp now, they've been able to adjust in such a better role. Here comes Heaven falling up from above. They've got to find something here. His best, though, is the one that finds the most. Ship, this is dangerous territory now. 39 seconds left.
Wow, it is getting insane.
Dude. Oh my god, dude.
Days.
The way that, like...
on a Val who pays for it, and everyone is down.
The way that he just glides in the air to do that is just insane.
Combined. There's going to be plenty of answers for Team Liquid Citadel. If you're looking at ult charge and ult advantage, this is Team Liquid Citadel's fight to lose on point 1. This team has adapted, and they are learning.
I mean, just again, welcome to the best hits camp, best duelist in America in Energy. Having every bit of
Oh my God! They turned Paulie into. They turned him to French. He just went in there and said "we" and got out. Oh my!
Plenty of that opening. Paulie being the nuisance as always. Finds the target, knows exactly where he's going.
They have the. He has ult though. He might have to pop without his Forky Dog.
Getting slimmer. Gotta find the right. I love the patience here, Ship, for the Forky Dog potential ult.
Oh,
really
Forky Dog has to get his ult, bro.
They need to combine here because there is going to be the invisible boundary answer.
Forky Dog, come on, man. Forky Dog.
There's the boundary. It's going to be Matt. Philadelphia goes off. Valentina launches, but they are going to commit the C at the same time.
Oh, no, they have to use Rocket. I'm surprised they didn't use Rocket as soon as they got it, or Valentina as soon as, like, earlier. And then as soon as Valentina's ult's done, then they use... That's fine. And they ended up... I don't know if they get a TP down. Do they get a TP down?
I mean, the point is just drowning.
They're going to get a TP, chat. They're going to get a TP.
Well, with the Feast of the Abyss, time is ticking. They're able to move
2 people are right there. Paulie's there, and I think, I don't know who that is right there.
Putting out the portal. They're going to have another fight here, Shiv, and it's going to be dangerous as they have plenty coming up around. Speedery, though, going down is actually a massive pick for this fight.
Yeah, we're going to see now as the portal comes through. Overtime is down to a sliver. You cannot leave this point and have it get capped in reverse.
Do these teams not feel bad running triple support? Hell no. There's fucking money on the line, bro. Run that shit. You gotta win to get money.
Boosting up Team Vestal, standing on this point like a statue, looking for the flight. The movement is disgusting by Scatter, who goes down. Will they be able to end this here? 2 fall as Paulie takes out Daze. The Feast goes under for the stall from Krabs, and they are still holding this thing.
I don't know how they're still holding this, bro. You have to stay. Krasbang has to stay on this, bro. Krasbang. Oh, Krasbang dies. You're done. You gotta stay on the point. Oh, all I heard was "full." Damn, look at that. Look at that. They're not even happy, chat.
That is.
They're all just straight face, bro.
That is I mean, it's just such clean Marvel rivals from both sides. Almost making it work there for Swamp, but it's by no means over. Everybody tune in, lock in. This can be held. But look at
Melophobia has 19,000 damage. Daze has 11,000 and Krasmang has 14,000. No one on Team Liquid Citadel has over 10,000, bro, and it's still full health, chat. That is crazy.
This whole team's everybody across the board stat lines looking solid. It's just a matter of team play at that point.
Brother, when did Group get a team up that he never dies? Like, what was that, Fest? Just, I mean, again, get out my swamp on his own terms. Absolutely crazy.
That is crazy,
just so tough because they had such a window of opportunity. Got rid of the gimmicks of, you know, penny play. Only picked that up the last group stage and was not able to find the success. They're going to have the thing highlighted here. Obviously, you know, buddy, that right-click counters like half the roster in the game at times.
Dude, I'm just loving this play. It is just so crazy back and forth here right now. The comp switch being showed in the attack. It looks like Thing is in the idea. The idea there is simply for likely the fastball special to get Speedery out there. We might see Nero commit with Speedery off a portal. That would be crazy. We'll see if that is the idea. The fully commit on that backline. Vest now making the switch after the throw on a Speedery who was trying to flank, but I don't believe made it.
Yeah, so gonna get around this early turn and Scatter right now, just getting hunted, Shiv. I mean, talk about the airways being safe. Like, no, not even close. Everybody eyes to the sky as you now see the leader of the X-Men Energy going up, using that mobility like it's just second nature and finding that value instantly. Valentino, though, getting the pick on Vest, that could have come in handy last point, but now gonna go ahead and continue to push forward even with the pick 5v6. Be back in no time. Ooh, kidnap.
We're gonna see. Oh, kidnap. Oh, he's getting.
Why is there no team that can match Team Liquid Citadel? They dominate every match, but no one is able to put a dent. I mean, you could say the same thing about Navi and EMEA. Navi kind of rolled Virtus Pro, and Virtus Pro was the second best EMEA team. Navi literally never lost a round in playoffs.
Not a lot of escape opportunity there after the dive, but the rest is available from 4K.
Also, the thing about Team Liquid Citadel is that they have a very, very, very flexible team. You can't really outban them.
already, man.
Can't target anyone.
Just gets the beam
Like
right
Swamp
out of
Gaming,
there.
for an
Speedy
example,
Vest.
you
The
can
green
target
team
days and
finds
force
two,
days
and
on a
right
bad
now,
character, or a
Ship,
character he probably
48.
doesn't play
Gotta get
as
that
much.
portal back quickly. They can find themselves in the same advantage as TLC just did, but right now it's kind of staggering on decision making here. You lose 2, what are you gonna do? Ship, it's time to, I would say, force the pressure. They maybe just saving it for the last fight.
Yeah, I mean, that first off, that doorway, if they're trying to enter there when you've got Groot set up like that, is just a guaranteed problem. But you can see the re-engage going to be coming from height. The dive comes in early, but look at that HP immediately almost gets deleted. That is such good focus. Kraz somehow is able to find Cooper. Really good work there by Kraz on the engage. Nero's going to fall from Melaphobia, who's looking for even more here. Does have that drone damage boosted up for the moment. And that's going to be a sweep on the return from Swamp. Really huge play from them.
100 Thieves did not win, Chad. That's why they're not playing right now.
Clean,
If they won, they would be playing.
Obviously, the legendary.
They lost to
Elsa from Melaphobia
SG.
here. I feel like that would be really good against the comp they're going up against Shib. But either way, gets the most of Peter Quill. And looking at it, I mean, they're going to have everything, dude. This will be the Infinity War. I mean, look at absolutely every check mark to the name ready for TLC side, and the defense side of SG will have it as well as Ultron starts first.
We're going to see the drive back here from Daze. Ult's available for Forky as the Sia goes out. No combination. Going to help with that. Kraz could go under with the feast to make something happen. Val immediately has to answer as the Sia has insane focus. Vez trying to look for a strangling for an opportunity. Yes, there's the boundary from Cooper as he answers. No strat line now for Swamp. They need to hold on through huge Vanguard ults. Can they get this done?
Well, I mean, they're surviving through just the onslaught as you see and hear the names. Energy, though, does find Valentino. Oh, no, Vest to Forky Dog at this point. Gonna have to now just try
I think
to
that's
stay
GG's
alive.
right there.
Hunting, this is why
That might be
this
GG's.
man. And free agency, Vest, the best at it on the tree, finds more. The desperation portal coming out from Forky Dog. Will it be enough time, Shib? Body blocks coming shortly, going over the rooftop. That's advantageous. Here's our last fight.
Oh, I don't even think they get. Oh, they do get here. I thought it was going to be a little too
W the
tight,
best. I'm sure his family is really excited right now.
Continue. They have enough time. 38
Bess
seconds
is
are not done yet.
Bess is looking like a demon right now.
And it's huge. It collides with the front line, but Melaphobia says it's not over yet. Looks at the back line, keeps damage up, but nobody falls just yet. There's no answer for the moment. Good stalling, good retake. 24 seconds and a dream here.
Wait a minute. This is actually a really close game, Chad. Swamp Gaming could win this. Daze is on Cloak and Dagger?
It's a matter of time here as Vest looks to move forward.
Wait, never mind. Caster Curse, Chat. They're down 2.
Is it gonna be enough? The cap cannot
They're
stop
down
for long.
3.
Goodbye,
Daze is on the
as
Iron
that's
Fist now
going
to come back.
do
They're
it.
down
Team
GG's.
Liquid Citadel find themselves in another map win.
Oh, man. With the old desperation swap on the Iron Fist. Tough to see, man. I mean, hey, they played as good as
Vest is like the only one that was kind of smiling, bro. No one else is happy about that win.
Vest certainly cracking an absolute big cheese for what was at display. I mean, you as a group player, buddy, that was something.
I love to see it. Yeah, I absolutely love to see it. I love the Vest at it. I don't hate
Job's
that
not
line
done.
at all.
That's
As
true.
this guy
That's true, but
comes
still.
in with the Groot and looks incredibly strong. I think was an absolute anchor there. Just dealing with a ton of raw damage. The idea with Groot is just locking down all those LOSs, those favorable ways into the point, and making it annoying to get there as a unit. He did a great job stalling. But coming out on top after it all is going to be Team Liquid Citadel for map 2. Keep it locked here as we head to map 3 right after this break.
Oh, shit. Wait, I gotta ask Emily something. Oh, shit. I mean, sorry, excuse my language, kids watching. Oh, shoot. Sorry. I have to, god damn it. I have to pay my mortgage. But to get into the website to pay my mortgage, I need my cell phone because they send me an SMS. No, I can't receive text, chat. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm about to lose my house. Uh-oh. Emily, pack your bags.
Remember the dust, the lights gripping tightly, trapping all those fighting souls. But yet, across the world, I see you standing in my way. And remember the time, the place we used to fight, like the sun and moon. And I wonder if ever there was a time that we were friends. The night has fallen, shadows looming, and yes, that time has come for me to seek you out. We are set now for our last reunion. Break the chains, find your way, come find me. Do you remember who you really are? Show me that you are still the only one for me. I'll be waiting for you. Wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, we are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us. We are rivals till the end of time. We will clash, no matter where. We will fight, reaching across time and space. 'Cause you are my destiny to the end. Do you see the dawn, the flames burning brightly, shining on those memories? And yes, across all time I see you turning the tides. And do you see now our time, our turn? We can still fight like the wind and fire, and wonder no more. That now is the only time your heart is mine. Light has fallen, darkness grows, and yes, we fight for our destiny and fate. New days smiling for the past and future. Break those chains, lead the way, fight with me. And when you wake up, open your eyes, raising up your fists and smashing through time walls. Before the rift splinters again, we are rebels till the end. Rise up, open your mind, hold on to your powers. No one can stop us. We are rivals again until the end of time.
Okay, I have some good news, chat. Emily came up with a great idea. She said, why don't I just do the same thing I do with my taxes and just not pay? So I think that's what we're gonna do. I could already see the video, hitting eternity while being homeless and bald. What? Have you tried recovery mode from the computer? Oh, it doesn't work. My phone. Put your SIM card into Emily's phone. Chat, it's an iPhone. It doesn't have a SIM card. It has an eSIM. No, chat, bro, you're not understanding this. I cannot do that. Phones suck? That's what I'm saying, bro. Do you think if I get cash out of the bank and wrap money around a pigeon's leg and it will like fly to the mortgage company? There's a guy trolling in your stream. He says you're renting and not paying mortgage. Oh, I mean, let me just go along with the story. Even if I was renting, I would still have to pay. Like, what's the difference?
Hello, folks, and welcome back to match number 3 between the two Titans in the America region and ship. Dr. Strange saw 14,605 futures, and it only took one for the Avengers to come up on top. And right now,
Emily and the cats could live with your dad while you sleep outside in a tent.
When
Okay,
they
sounds
did
good.
go against one another, it was 1-1. Then TLC won 2 in a row, but then Swamp won 2 in a row. So there can be momentum. You gotta believe.
I absolutely believe in momentum. I think there's no doubt about it. I honestly, even on that fight right there were moments where I was like, oh, Swamp turns this around and it goes to a final portal potentially. And, that didn't end up working out exactly like that. But both these teams are putting it all on the line.
I should start renting out my phone to
on that
Jay.
map was almost anyone's game. And although TLC is kind of really putting it to them on these early defensive strategies.
Oh, wait, where's Best's mom and
Swamp
sisters
is
and dad
matching
at?
it, just not quite to the level yet. But the MVP is going to Best, and I love to see it.
28 and 4 with 40,000 damage blocked and almost 20,000 damage done.
LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and it's like the whole team getting signed, because when you sign a player of this caliber, when you already have such, you had a great Vanguard and Spark Chief, you bring in Vest as this off tank.
Best's dad with 5
you don't remember, man, it was like a year ago. I
absolutely
called you on the
insane.
phone, and
His dad said BTA.
Just gassing him up.
Oh
this
my
back in the
God.
scene before, even Flight Quest was kind of more well known.
BTA. Oh my God.
Excel, and it's hard to have that
Absolutely
consistency as a player.
insane. Appreciate it.
So the dude was only playing Swagnito. It was when he was on the Magneto grind only. He was just on a mag 24/7. We were like, this guy's got talent for sure. So you can see it now, switching up some of these heroes, pulling in the Rogue, which has been,
even the daughter is saying
targeted
BTA.
bans a lot of the time, and then also able to play things like Groot now out of nowhere. So really big talent, huge pickup there by Team Liquid Citadel as we look at some of these stats across the board. Any major call outs?
Yeah, I mean, the Iron Fist picture is hilarious to me. Obviously, last flash there, but no, looking at just kind of the value that they continue to get out of what Pauly does as a nuisance. Man, it's like,
wait,
what
if
energy,
since Best made it to the LAN, is the whole family going?
Different damage than Melophobia, but all that matters is getting those bodies in the spawn room, and that's what energy does best.
Absolutely here. And so, yeah, I mean, you could look at the finals across the board. Like you said, energy 10, 13 from Vest, 7 from Pauly, Speed.
Ooh, it's up to your parents.
But then, it's on the lower side, on the side from Swamp. I think that was where their mistake was. I think they did a great job regrouping and getting to point and stalling, but you just don't want to be in that position where you're constantly, not necessarily staggering, but getting found out, getting caught out, and then forcing your team in a 5v6 where ultimately they're going to lose somebody by the time you get there. It's again a 5v6, and they did a great job still making that work for a while. But it's nearly impossible to pull through on the final attack like that.
Oh, that's awesome. Most likely all, if not at least 2 to 3 of us. That's cool. That's cool.
In case of emergency, is this when
if they invite streamers,
right? Like
hopefully I'll be able to see you guys there. And if they don't invite streamers,
like try to get a win on something like Spider Island.
Don't cry because I won't be there.
You have to. Yes, it's best of 7, but you have to even the odds here. We see it in every sport. You can't get down by too
I probably
much,
won't go if they
There's
don't
only
invite
so much
streamers.
You can overcome, especially when
Can you pay to
domination
go?
goes back into rotation.
It's not
like
that I can't pay to go, chat. It's more like I want to stream the event, and if I go over there as a viewer instead of them inviting me as a streamer, I cannot stream there. I want to stream the games with you guys.
How many times? Now he'll say this. Point 1 is just you have to play front to back, man. But point 2
just curious if it's an open event. I don't think it will be an open event if you buy a ticket. But I don't think it's going to be an open, like you can just walk right in there.
I absolutely love to see this. This is what I was talking about when I wanted to see
a
weird map, something they've been working on.
They'll probably be happy if you're not there.
In time of need, like I said, break the glass here. Shout out the coach and the entire squad of Swamp who are going to try to
stream it off your phone from the crowd. Oh wait, your phone is dead.
TLC, so this might be what they need to move that momentum in their favor.
Yeah, well, listen, again, so point 1 is pure front to back. So it's going to favor a Groot comp, right? And just the way that they play, which, I mean, this is like you ban Groot here from what Vest has been able to put up or protect the Wolf right away is the way you have to plan about it. Because point 2, you can kind of make it your own and handle it a few different ways. Heck, we might see Speed on Torch again. Here's the big bans, though, to decide the fate of what will be played.
Yeah, we're going to see the Gambit removal on both sides. Nothing major here just yet. Likely, this is where I want things to get a little different. But again, the map change might be enough. They definitely have weakness, map-specific weakness. What they're likely going to be banning out. We'll see if that changes their flow. The Mantis lock-in is no stranger so far. The Daredevil ban. This is the exact same situation we've seen in the first 2 maps.
And you can start to see the nerves here on the face of Swamp as to go ahead and get that Mantis locked in. So you can have the same thing rolling their way, which would mean we're going to get the Loki bans. Here's the first one in right on schedule. And this team knows they got to win now. Their coach is telling them this is the most important match of them as a team since we've got their debut in 2026. Ban out, going to be the
They
Wolverine.
tried calling
And
you
so
to
with that
invite you,
front
but your
back,
phone is
man,
broken.
It scares me because you're really giving TLC kind of everything they want here.
Okay, this is a little different from TLC here. This isn't going to be the Cyclops lock-in. Instead, it's going to be the Luna. So that's the first change we've seen so far.
Okay.
Outside of that, it's been
Well, I'd love to
literally
tell you,
the
but
exact same.
I
If the
feel
Luna
that
gets
way.
banned here, oh wait, it can't be, dog, because I got locked in. So this is where it has to be a difference from Swamp, and then finally they ended in a lock of Ultron of their own. So I think these last two will be the forced changes from Swamp. We'll see what their idea of the comp is going to be. Oh, goodbye to the
Force,
group.
baby. Dude, I'm telling you, bud, that was the only thing that was gonna give
We
me
have to
hope,
bring,
man. I'm not gonna lie. It just, it feels,
you have
I don't
stuff
know
here,
though. I
like,
would have like
receipt?
left the Loki.
Actually, no,
I don't know. It's kind of tough, but yeah, group being out of here is one thing. I think they wanted to see what the rest of their comps was gonna look like, but
I
hey,
have to-
but
I have to
listen,
bring,
you throw up a dart on the dartboard when it comes to the map pick. You might as
have
well throw
receipts?
in
I put 'em off to
the
the
vest
side.
band. What a tip of the cap
Pretty
of
sure you have 'em.
respect.
Yeah, it's going to be forcing into something else. And, you know,
Yeah.
you could run the Dry Rogue. Not necessarily sure that's going to be the case because Dry Rogue isn't the best into triple. Can be aggro with maybe some damage boost and focus, but you might see the mag come into play. The cap still on the table. There's a lot for the Vanguard line there of TLC. Swamp, they still have a lot of their front line that they're able to run too. Again, the target's just been consistently days here, which I think is a tip of the cap. It's a confidence boost.
Damn,
It's awesome,
Team
but it
Liquid
also
Citadel
must
is it
suck if your
TLC or
days, right?
TL Sweep?
Exactly, man. I mean, hey, we saw the Days Walker here before.
Swamp Gaming
Maybe
keeps
we
doing
get
this
the
Mantis
Blade
Ultron.
eventually.
Come on,
Vest is like,
son.
guess
I
I'll
mean,
play
dude, bro, I'm
Storm.
gonna be
That's
honest
how
with you.
That's how you know the lock-ins are definitely
The
looking a bit
definition of
different.
insanity,
Look at this
chat. Keep doing the
defensive
same thing
lineup
over
here,
and
man.
over and
Yeah,
expecting different results.
Oh, man, I was saying
If
for
it's
the
not
memes.
working,
Nope.
what are we doing here,
Still
bro?
not okay.
If it's
Just a
not
speed
working,
out.
what are we
Just a
doing?
quick speed out to get set up. for
Try
Poly,
try
maybe.
something else, man. We gotta
We'll
try
see.
something
That's
else.
definitely the idea for right now. Energy showing some
Sub me
cracking
in.
impact play.
Honey
The
Badger, I'm pretty sure
defensive
they're trying to
side's
win
gonna
a
have
round at
Poly.
least.
On the Penny, I think Poly had openly admitted to just essentially running Penny in ranked 24/7 and apologized to everybody that he met in ranked early on, but now has gotten the hang of the hero, looking very strong. Learned her very quickly, but now Swamp is going to be running pretty much what we saw from them before, but playing off the fact that they're going to have that Angela pull in, followed up potentially by Bucky.
I mean, we saw best player in
Okay,
the world
let's see
for a
this.
while was the Penny play, right? The OTP on Penny. You know, don't sleep. Don't sleep on the mech. All right, Scatter. This is a very interesting Angela pick. I like it, though, to have that distraction in the back and Kraz up in the front. So we'll see as that Snowflake going to keep Angela nice and healthy. But guess what, man? I mean, they're just ready for it at all times because you got to get right through this Penny hit here. That's kind of why they're going to go with that Angela. Someone's going to break the nest. The group wall, best way to do it as they find their way going into the bunker.
Yeah, I think Bucky and Angie are pretty good into Penny because you just want to isolate Speedery. Almost gets
Almost
caught
a
there,
kill.
and it threw me off to see Speedery on the white
Yeah,
box, but
same here.
joining that back, I was like, wait a minute, that has to be Nero. But no, it is not Nero on the invis. They're playing very safe. The Mind Spawner immediately going to be deleted. Great focus by Swamp. I like how they're moving here. Calm, cool, collected, going in as a unit, and that's going to be the first pick this time from Energy, though.
Yeah, you know what? This is this is one of those two. Is if you fall early on offense. it just
I mean, I
takes the
think
whole
this
world
series
to
is a better
reset.
series than the one
You
that
get
we
a lot
watched
of
in the
portal plays
EMEA.
early and often
The
come out
Navi
with
against
Wakanda
Virtus
is
Pro one was
either
kind of
way.
just like a
Valentina gonna
roll,
get that
bro.
pick
At least
on
this
Poly,
one,
but
the games are
at this point now with Vest
kinda
going on
close.
with Strange, they already know gonna get back to safety early, bud. Yeah, but hey, does that not
Like, the last
highlight
one was
Speedery
overtime, chat.
perfectly?
That was a
Just,
really
I mean,
close
showing
game.
that he can play just about anything.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that we talked about the flex, like he's just a flex savage. The guy just really can play whatever, and they're confident in it. The team just is okay with it, and that's what you need. You need confidence in your teammates. Scatter, moving forward off the back of the portal, try to take this fight quickly. I don't mind this at all, but won't have the return on this at the very end. Won't have the 3 minutes for it. The guy comes in from Melophobia, looking for something. Energy trades with the Kraken
Is
impact.
that a
Melophobia's
Bucky
just a little bit
diff?
better with it there. Is able to find one, and they might take this point fast. It looks like
Both
they
Bucky's
will.
died,
The
though.
Strangling Prison goes out. But it doesn't last for too long, and that's point one Swamp.
EU
Hey,
will
it's
probably
not an easy
dominate
point to
NA
take,
though,
even
right,
for the
Jay?
pros, man. So props for them getting right through that. And now
What
this
the
opens
hell
up
is a
world of
kilometer,
different
bro?
comps, which that Olympia was so weird with how the Buckies fell. It was truly a multiversal clash. But again, having this group front to back is massive for the team. Go ahead and
Ooh,
have
that's actually
Krez.
pretty. That's a
I mean,
pretty
yeah,
cool.
your group guy. That wall is pretty high up there, buddy. What do you like, Chris?
I believe it's the heel wall. So it's just to get it out of the zone. It's just going to have the team touch it, quote unquote. So you just play under it for a second, get that so you farm out quickly. But at the moment, Kraz obviously has ult available, looking for
Jay's
something.
been watching
and
this
then
for
we'll
11
get back
hours
in there and
straight.
get
I'll go
charged
crazy.
fast, and it
This
will
is
climb
the
fast with
11
that
hours
team
is
up.
nothing
But
compared to the
Melophobia finds
previous
first
days
pick
we were doing. We were
again.
doing 18,
Swamp got
17
something
hour
cooking.
days.
They want to start this win train. I think we as an audience want to see it get a little
Also,
bit
this
tighter.
wasn't
There's
11
a
hours
bounce
straight.
in the
I played a
match
little
back.
bit.
Energy falls to Melophobia, who is really killing it here on the Kraken, with the
Oof.
Kraken effect, and just in the neutral here with Bucky.
Oh my gosh, talk about these DPS is locking the hell in. They know this back's against the wall. This is the must-win game, right? Like, from here, it's done. It's nearly a wrap when they're up 3-0. You win this, and anything's possible from that moment. Point to the sign, say, believe. Valentina, Eve, Porky Dog, 2 straddles to fuel the rage. Kraken impact as well. They can damage boost if we want to go that route. Let me see. Maybe they go with the Heaven's Retribution on it. Obviously, Kraz is going to be a while here, ship. Watch out for that eye, though, as Cooper invests.
All I'm going to say,
even the score here.
I think they're announcing the land on like Tuesday, chat.
We have Kraz and Scatters all
But if the
available.
land
You can play that with Days or
is in
Melophobia. Now,
EU,
Valentina going to pull out the Soul Resurgence,
and then
get them
EU
overhealed
team
similar to
wins,
Speedery. Everyone
home
has
court
ults, who's the
advantage.
first one to launch. Energy
But
is pulling
but
back
if the
towards
land is
walls.
an NA and
Finds
an
a
NA
few,
team
but it
wins,
isn't going to be enough as Forky answers that with the dance floor.
NA is just better.
We're going to
That's
see
all I'm gonna
Rage
say.
of Ultron in just a moment. Polly goes under with the feast, but Melophobia again finds the first pick. He is angry, and it's showing as he's consistently getting value. Kraz drops energy, and they are keeping this momentum very much so on this point. They might take point 2 here quickly.
Now they're looking like bullies out here, man. I mean, this is just
Wait, Swamp
perfection in
Gaming
the
is
play.
kind of rolling right now, though.
I
They
mean,
have 4
they're
minutes
like
for this
taking
last
them to a
phase.
land that they have quite literally probably never played on.
They
I
are
mean,
doing
this map
very,
is
very well.
Easily right there with Araco, picked as the least in the tournament. So cool to see them really try something and save on to their best map choice at that. Now, what did they use to get the point? Most of it. Still have Kraz, though. They've been pairing this up, and you don't need a pro player, as you know, Ship, anything fancy to follow up a Grudo. You can get a lot of value.
They said Dev Vision land. Yeah, they'll announce it on the Dev Vision, which I'm looking forward to. But I will say as well, I'm looking forward to Tuesday. I think they said Tuesday.
To combine definitely is a great combining ultimate. Sometimes
I
it's
am
not
looking
worth committing
forward
that much
to,
when you're just doing it on your own. Speedery gets tackled out. He's going to burn a ton of cooldowns here. I think he's in trouble. Yeah. Has a huge Groot hug.
I'm just looking forward to where all this information comes out.
And the momentum
I want to know where the
still
land
in their
is, what's
favor. You may say
happening,
that was only one with that ultimate.
what's going
That's not
on.
enough. Psych, that is not the case. 1 KO.
Are they
and
inviting
more than
me?
enough value. Even pulling out
Am I
cooldowns
going to be
can
homeless
more than
next
enough. Don't
month?
be afraid to use them to burn
Can't use my
strap
phone
lines,
if my
but
phone's
that
gonna be
being
fixed next
said,
month.
Ultimate
There's a lot of
advantage
possibilities here, Jack.
slightly in favor of Swamp, but not for long as Energy and
Is
Melophobia are ready
Swamp
to
Gaming going to actually win this
The
round?
mud tires through the swamp, pushing this vehicle.
There's a lot of
into the
different- there's a lot of
hardest
things,
point
man.
there For the cat, 3 minutes left is an eternity on this map as Kraz is showing why he can play the tree
Oh,
just as well.
that would've been so clean, bro.
Big one at that.
Wow.
Gonna be using that Glartrox to the biggest advantage, then pull up the pistol for the finish exclamation point. Now they're gonna have to go ahead and reconvene. Shit, 2 minutes 40.
Yeah, I like the pick here. I think Melophobia was just playing a better Bucky in this map, without a doubt. So Energy made the switch here.
I wonder.
Goes over to the Elsa, which does percent-based damage, really strong into things like the tree. Groot's going to pay for that, although it will charge up that backline. You've got a similar story with Polly on that Venom, who is just absorbing damage, ready to feed that backline charge. As Cooper has the dance floor, Bess does have a big ult opportunity here. Speedery close, Polly close, so there's going to be a lot of Qs pressing this fight.
Yeah, gonna be interested to see how much they commit with 2 minutes left, right? I mean, they could probably get the value they want out of just the 2 frontline tanks. Trying to go for a kidnap is best. Not gonna come up with anything here. Going to go for that Heaven's Retribution in the backline. It looks like from up in the sky. As all eyes are on Energy now. I mean, this guy just has such a presence about him as Days throws down. Okay, a good pick there. Paulie, man, that's one of the bigger ones you want there.
Yeah, that's a huge pick. As Paulie had all available too. Dance floor is out now for Cooper just to stall. But that is a net win, and all Forky going to be able to ult well after that for a quote-unquote better ultimate in the fight. Speedery now is forced to match, and Valentina will have a free strat line answer as Nero's not even close.
No.
This is in Swamp's favor.
the ult.
Can
Okay,
they turn
anyways.
the tides?
Yeah, through the ult, man. I mean, Speedery activated Soul Resurgence and went right back to Soul Sent to Hell. I mean, Vespa, though, getting that throw off the map on Kraz, disrespect. Throwing him right off the bridge. That's my tree, he says. If you're going to ban it, be ready to expect an Energy, man. This Glartrox can get a lot of value here. Not a lot of places to hide when trying to get this Jeep right up Main Street.
I thought he
Push in
canceled
there,
it.
He's ready to go.
Damn.
With Kraken Impact. And just great use of abilities to keep everybody up because he did land that pop with the right click with the Q.
Yeah, Glock
it doesn't
scary
cancel
on this
because
point here on the break, so we'll see if that ends up working
the
out. There
shift
gonna
is a
be no answer.
displacement, so you're only
No
pushing
answer
him. You're not
across the board
canceling
comes
it.
to Stratline. Energy finding that pick is massive for Team Liquid
It's not a
Citadel.
stun.
Vest gonna start off with a Heaven's Retribution. It's match back. Craze takes out Energy. Does anybody fall? Yes. Not cool. It's still a 6v5, but in favor of Swamp. But that pick into Energy is so valuable as Glartrox was there. Since it wasn't OT yet, the spawn comes back quickly, and they are so close to the door.
He's looking at the best mechanics here in Rivals, and that's what they're going to have to use outside of the Glartrox. That's what's available for both these teams. Nero, Cooper, both close to it. Oh, that's going to be a fat Glartrox. Comes up empty. Needs the glasses. Left confused. Daze finds the best of best. Energy to trade the tree. Frontlines are down right now. Back on the... Oh, Scatter getting speed out. That is the door opening, but Spawn so close. Chip got to finish the job here. And it's Mello versus the Duelist. Valentina finds one in Energy. This is the chance for Swamp to claim 3.
Oh, and I thought Nero was going to be in trouble there from Melaphobia, but they're still stalling. Oh, and down goes another Scatter with a huge pick. Dance floor is out now, trying to buy time through the rage. Good answer for the moment. Still trading, but nobody's falling.
Oh, I do think Swamp Gaming has this. They have Luna ult now. Yep.
Oh,
Yep. No, Polly got. Oh, Polly got a kill, and they got a res through it though. They're up a player. Valentina is now about to portal, chat. See, even if you're a support player, you should learn how to portal. You never know when you're gonna need it.
Last hope for Swamp, and it's slowly bleeding out Shib as the portal comes to play. But will they have time to touch? Down falls the Venom, and their
wow, that's gonna be a hard. Oh, that's gonna be a hard one to beat, man.
A battle, and we talk about teams.
That is gonna be a hard push to beat, though. I don't know if Team Liquid Citadel is gonna win this.
Very difficult for teams of this caliber to push through all 3 points. So shout out Swamp for the attempt. That was a huge push. Team Liquid Citadel really needs to step up here on the attack. This could be Swamp's first map win.
It's damn near impossible to get that point, man. I mean, you have to just have everything lined up perfectly. The way that they were able to kind of alternate the ults and keep through it. As we take a look, man, look at Coop's numbers, dude. 10K damage, 21K on the heals. Craziness all around. Obviously, big time damage there from Daze up above. And Melaphobia getting the job done, knowing the assignment. I mean, that's as good as a 3 cap on this point. It is. I mean, you are meters away, and even that little doorway after the bridge, bro, is just one gap to get through too, because of how contested that point is. And so they're happy with that for sure. You saw TLC's face; they weren't like celebrating for that stop by any means.
Oh no, it's incredibly far push. I think even point 2 is pretty defensible. You have a pretty close spawn, but Team Liquid Citadel could not get the momentum in their favor at that point. Swamp is looking good here, and you know, as a fan of the game, you and I, I'm sure, both want to see a tight match here. I want to see Swamp locking back in like this.
Were posted on his Discord. I love them. I'll check it out after this.
Series with a win right now.
Oh man, I'm telling you, and anything is possible if you can get this win, taking it from 2 to 1. Really changes the job. Obviously got Dom. You're gonna have to let's call Dom a win on TLC side, right? That's why you can't lose this, because you can maybe win in Hall of Jalia. Have to figure it out from there. Portal gonna open up right away. Honestly, this is how in my own ranked games too, I like to start this point. It just stops all this bunkership that they're trying to get across here, as they're gonna go ahead and jump right into the safety vault and see what they can find. Just like that, SG is gonna have to adjust quickly.
Yeah, that's a tough look, honestly. I think they gave a little bit too much. They expected them to really not portal. They had no belief that was on the table. I think this is some good positioning right now from the side of Team Liquid Citadel.
Pyro with the massive 2 months. Appreciate it.
On the Wolverine could be a problem, but Forky's able to find the first pick, and that's what's needed in this chaos. The Speedery match it. I don't believe so. Backline goes down. Well done here by Swamp, who are going to find the entirety of the team.
Damn, Swamp Gaming is like kind of popping off right now.
They need it again.
Brother, Scatter is playing out of his mind with some of these early picks and hits. Just textbook play. And yeah, I mean, great reason to use the portal, right? Is you're going to get it back in 2 minutes. So you got about 150 seconds until you're able to use it on your side, which will come right down to the countdown clock if needed. But they should be able to break through either way. There's the heal wall up and keeping the team healthy. Close to it though, Glartrox, Nero etching there as well. Can Mellow match it? Now, hey, they can all ult track with ease, buddy, as you got the scanner online.
My favorite way to ult track right there, as we see their aggressive nature pushing them forward. Nobody in the back has ult just yet. You can see the percentages right on the screen. Don't even need to look up as Kraz almost gets that pick. Was so close, but he's going to find a strangling prison just on one out of Speedery. Melaphobia trying to potentially combine, but instead there was going to be no need for it. Of course, that all out. That could be a win, but oh, it looks like commitment from Cooper, unexpected. This might be a huge win here for Swamp, as TLC's down numbers, at least 2, and forced out an ultimate.
Yeah, Energy's so close to escape there. I think Cooper's trying to keep him alive. do the grab and the hook, unable to do so. Only thing I want.
Wait, who do they have back there, though? Who are they
Getting
playing
rid
with
of
back
and
there to
trying
keep
use on
alive and
speed
troll?
works, but now
Was it the
left with
Venom?
What? You got 2 sub-bolts, you're close to 3. Honestly, shit, with a minute 50, they've got a lot. Oh, going in with the dash aggressive. I like it. All towards Cooper. All eyes on the Luna to show your own show there. The K-pop queen gets 2 down. That's a full reset.
Oh, it was
now.
energy back
Looking
there
a
on.
much more smooth.
No,
They're
there's
gonna
no
look
way
out
they
for
were
Pool in
messing
about a
around.
minute.
Really?
Man, this is looking strong for this Hail Mary of a pick of a map.
Chat.
No, I love this.
Game's
And
not
that was a
over,
great
bro.
decision right
We
there from
actually
Daze.
might
I think
might
that
not
alt,
see a
right,
sweep.
just a forced long stagger alt, and sometimes people think that's overcommitment, quote unquote, but nah, they waited like 5 seconds, 10 seconds before even committing that, finding 3 more to force a spawn for another 10, 15 seconds. Time like that is so valuable. Well done. We'll see if TLC can capitalize, but Swamp Gaming playing lights out at this moment.
Already now, minute 17.
What's up, Bleep Up? How you doing? How you doing?
Hungry and ready. There goes Nero. And
Oh.
here's the best part about having the invisible boundary. The aggression's going to go in. Pauly. Ooh, there's another big pick from Static just to get him out of there. As Dinner Time Love is activated. Porky Dog going to throw up the boundary once again. And there it is. It's the strat on strat violence. Valentina finding the best of it.
6.
He's going to use that
Oh,
percentage
he's dead.
damage to get
Never
Groove
mind.
down. But Chip, it's the trades going Swamp's way.
Swamp
Okay, I
is...
spoke,
I was going to
early,
say,
but
it was popping up for a moment, and then they are gone. I was going to
Holy
say, Swamp
heaven.
is gone.
They still get the TP down, do they?
Yeah, that was insanely quick. The portal should
Oh,
get
they
them
got the TP down. Someone has to jump
easy.
through.
Yes, it does. They are through. They're all alive. This is going to be a huge retake moment. It's going to force TLC out of potential portal, but Speedery on the DD is looking for more. Do we see the commitment? We do, but Vest comes out on top early. Making 2 his energy. Drops Crash.
Oh,
and
they
the
got off
game's
the
not
point,
over yet,
dude.
folks. His first point should now go in favor of Team
They
Liquid
got off the
Citadel
point.
after
They
a
could have
moment where I was
potentially
sure
actually took
Swamp
a
was gonna
map,
hold.
and
And
not
it's up
just
the
a map,
battle,
but a
though,
full
it's the
hold.
Lord.
But
And,
I mean, the
I tell
map
you what,
is
man,
pretty
that
hard to
just brings so
cap.
much
I think
time
this is
off
the
that
second
clock
hardest map to
get
cap
through the
behind
second to third point. It was. I'm not saying
Museum,
it was a victory
so
already, but it helps.
the fact that they pushed
massively,
it
right? Because we just saw what the spawn room could do.
all
and
the way to the
you'll just
end
have to play
is
towards
good.
perfection, which is so hard to do at this level of play. So Swamp is happy with that either way. Kraken Impact ready to throw down online here shortly. You see now just the stall. I love this from Kraz. You know, just stall right now. Continue to drain that time, bud.
That is true. Energy moving forward and taking the height, trying to get some ults. Melophobia holding on to the Kraken Impact. Daze going to be close. You can see ults across the board here in favor for the moment. The Swamp Gaming. Cooper going to have an answer, though, and we know how strong that dance floor can be, especially in the hands of someone like Cooper. So that is going to be available as the answer should they need. Valentina going to escape, forced out melee
Hello,
form.
what did I miss so
So that's
far?
what you're looking for in a Fox.
You missed
Get rid of melee form, far more diveable. Not a lot of
good
cooldowns down now at the weakest moment.
two good
The team's
games.
doing a great job taking that space back. Psyche Light
You missed the
energy gonna
finals,
find
man.
Yeah,
This is
with
the
Sky
last
going down, like,
game.
that's really what the heartbeat of this team is right now, especially on the stall front. Cooper going to go ahead and get the show rolling lights bright now as all the
They
blue
put
will be
co-streaming on Jay3
eliminated.
so long.
Feed,
Did
breaking
they
out
actually
there,
finally
and
put it on?
Energy, I mean, he continues to find these picks throughout.
I mean-
Kraz falling, scans rolling, minute 30. They'll get another fight in here. Shit,
It took him a very long time to do it, man.
Right now, in terms of time,
It's pretty much over almost.
Yeah, and Melophobia is thinking now. I think Energy's doing a good job of matching this duelist energy because
Yo, what's up?
for a
What's up with
moment, Melophobia
the
was switched over to the
NA
outside.
production,
They're
man? What's
running
going on
this.
here?
This is what
First of
I
all, it
needed.
was
That's
lagging
not
for the first like
confidence that you want, right? It's very
2-3
tricky to
maps.
play well.
The audio
when
was
you're
messed
starting to
up. What's
wonder if
going
you
on
need
over
to
here, man?
switch, and it gets dicey in that aspect. Pauly going to try to match back into the dive of Kraz, who does have Beast available.
Jay, do you
Same
think
story here for
Jubilee will be
Pauly.
a support?
He's looking at that backline, but it's hard to go
No
onto
idea,
Fox.
but I do think this
The melee
game
form
will definitely
available.
need
It looks like
this
right
game
now
definitely
we're
needs
kind of
more
feeling each other
supports
out,
and
but
tanks.
60
So
seconds is
hopefully.
not a lot of time.
Yeah, there's a slick pick too, man, just to make it a 5v6 to have Cooper out and down. That's going to force all of TLC to rotate back. So this is going to be essentially what final fight, right? I mean, you could have maybe another desperation.
NA
out here, but
production,
yeah, final
NA
fight
production
here. You got
sucks.
two
Fork
straddles.
found in kitchen.
Swamp wants this messy.
Yo,
On the
listen.
Kindle, and there's the pop.
I
Holy,
think
use
it's
that
just
ult to
really.
success perfectly. Use
I
the
don't
high
think
ground.
it's
There's
very
no way to react
consistent
with
with
the
what
1-2
NetEase
hit
is
of the
doing. I think
primary ship.
NetEase
Holy
for
does
every
it to
single
perfection.
different region for
Yeah,
China, Asia,
crazy.
China,
Super well done there,
APAC,
that movement.
EMEA,
Ult
and
advantage
NA,
still in
they all
TLC's
have
favor
different
now.
production teams,
Even
I'm
though,
pretty
again,
sure.
I think this is
And
Swamp's
that-
fight to lose. Not a lot of time on. They just need to make a big play or two. Should
Not
have
very consistent.
5 ults in this fight. Comparison to 4, forced out 2 strat ults at the same time. Incredibly unlucky there in terms of communication from Swamp. The Glartrox goes out. That does not land, so a decent answer. I don't believe. Oh, it does find one.
Oh,
at the
it does
end.
land. It
Goodbye,
landed on-
Valentina on the eat after the fact. Now goes the E from the front line. It looks like Kraz is still maintaining his days, keeps him healthy with the Rage of Ultron. TLC used everything though. Where's the value? I didn't see anything. The
Oh,
Kraken
that's
impact
huge.
comes
Yeah,
in.
Melophobia just carried.
It's gonna be
Melophobia,
3.
go
It
again.
is huge
Melophobia,
here.
go
They might
again.
stop it now, but
Melophobia,
no,
go
trying to
again.
follow up.
Oh.
Through the whole shipment, no value from 5 ults. You Liquid Citadel, but they snap it in half. We got ourselves a series.
We actually
Wow,
have a
wow,
series, chat.
wow.
It's not
a lot of that
sweep.
attributed to an absolutely disgusting .1 defense
It
by
is
Swamp
not
Gaming
a
that really
sweep.
only faltered due to a huge Vest Heavenly Descent and the team playing off it. That Melophobia cracking impact at the end could not have been more large. Well done with the combination from the front line. Just incredible Marvel Rivals.
Not a
Down
sweep.
but not out, man. The first crack in the Citadel does show, and just like that, man, they picked the wild card to get them back on top. I mean, can you imagine in the world where the not the reverse sweep, right, coming back on top, that this was the definition, the start of the journey from Middle Earth to the Mount Doom? Bro, craziness. And folks, I know you are seated. Be ready. Get the popcorns on. We're going to be coming back on the other side of this break.
The group ban was actually a big W. That they're cooking. They're cooking. I don't know if it's maybe going to be a map diff, but we'll see. We'll see. Team Liquid Citadel. It's Team Liquid Citadel's map choice, and they're already up 2-1. So if they win their map choice 3-1, Swamp Gaming is going to need to pull out another win somehow. Jay, you made Best was sister cry. Wait, what happened? What did I do? Oh, also the cats. Go see the cats. Where's the cats at? Wait, where you guys said the cats are here? Where are the cats? The Discord. I see photos. Under photos, there's no photos though. Oh my god! Remember that story about someone's house catching on fire because of the fireworks? Oh my god. That is scary, bro. God damn, dude. Timblies for 2 months. Appreciate it, my friend. How you doing? How you doing? Got... I think that was because of the propane. They said that, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't because of fireworks. It was because of propane.
Protect your ball.
That is scary, bro. That is scary. That is scary, bro. Americans use anything else but wood to build a house. Challenge impossible. But we do use other stuff besides wood. It just depends on where you live. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's crazy, man. What else? What else? Wait, chat, just which channel is it in? Hashtag pets. Oh, I forgot I even had that channel. I was looking at hashtag photos. I don't even think I have hashtag pets. Where the heck is my hashtag pets? Am I getting trolled? Am I being trolled? There's hashtag photos. That's a... Huh. Bro! Are you in Discord? No, this is my Discord server. Oh, yeah, no, chat. This is my Discord that I'm looking at. There's a picture of a bee. That's a gorgeous beat. Thank you, thank you. It's actually me. Concrete and bricks are the way to go. I mean, it depends on... Yo, production, you guys good? Yo, why is the whole Vest family trying to get me in the Vest's Discord? What's going on over here? Do it for the kiddies. Chat, anyone want to go take a screenshot for me? Oh, is this... That cat does not look happy. Bro, that cat does not look happy. Yo! Yo! Who the hell is running on Marvel Rivals with this name? Yo! What the hell, man? Nah, this is some crazy shit. Nah. And he's a Spider-Man champ, bro. He's a Spider-Man. Nah, bro. Spider-Man Lord. Nah, bro. I'm done. I'm done, man. That is crazy, man. Wait. That is one chonky boy. I like his paws, though. That is one chonky boy.
Hello and welcome back, my friends. I mean, the Empire is still standing, but the Swamp Rebellion has formed, and they are here, Shib. I mean, listen, we learned that the final boss actually has a health bar, and if there's a will, there is a way. And it's all about mental momentum. And Swamp
I like that. We learned that the final boss...
Yeah, this is like how you start that momentum, like you're saying. You need to get a win under your belt. They looked great. That whole map. Now is the confidence going to be in their favor. I don't even know how they won that last fight. I will be honest with you. I saw the double ult. That could have been a product of answering dual assault separately, calling that you were going to match whatever dual assault.
Wait, did you post them in the hashtag photos?
Was, but either way, it happened. And then after that, somehow they still win the fight. And Melophobia hits the world's thickest ult. And it's just, again, I see 5 pop up on the screen.
Isn't best of 7 too many?
No, they knew it was happening.
There's a best of 7 for the NBA.
5-6 piece. Let's just burn the 2 subs to say this thing's finished and go from there. Speaking of, I mean, MVP of that map, I mean, who else can you give it to than what Melophobia was able to roll out on there as we throw up the graphic?
42 and 7 with 34,000 damage.
Bucky representing the back of Melophobia, and man, take me back to last year, but I mean, Melophobia have been playing Bucky for as long as I can remember, even back in the Nemesis days, if you will. Again, this is the spark they needed, right? Because that's all you need to ignite the battle.
Yeah, I think the Bucky pick was super valuable. It looks good the whole time. I think it slowed the pace. I think Bucky has so much self-healing potential, obviously, right, with every single ability, so you don't have to be looked at as much in compositions that are being dove into all the time. It's a great pick, and it worked out, especially into a probably more lane-focused map like that. It's strong, and it worked great. There was a moment where I think he was wavering on it, but 19 finals, energy at 19 too. Holy.
Dude, yeah, and also, can I just highlight Kraz? I mean, obviously there was Groot there, but Very good job across the board when flexing to what's needed. The damage block, hilarious numbers, but it just felt like this was the battle of the two Titans. And it feels like, you know what? Maybe they figured about, you know, the ban phase a little bit. We both said, I mean, here's the deal. We're going to be honest here. They're damn near flawless in domination. So, folks, we're probably going there. If I'm TLC, I'm taking them to Dom, and I'm going to force match point the entire way. And that's maybe what we see. But if Swamp
That
somehow grab this Dom,
is
dude,
a
I mean, that would be
big boy.
We start at 0.
Yeah,
That is a
would
big
be like
boy.
the ultimate way to like keep your momentum.
Also-
I mean, this team has not.
Also,
ever lost
what
to
is
domination in
that
front of us, not
creepy
once.
thing?
So, yeah, I have no doubt that's going to be the
That
selection.
is
I'm with you 1000%.
creepy.
It just makes sense. If I were
If
their
I
team
woke
and
up in the
they
middle
didn't
of the
run
night
Dom,
and I
would
saw that in the
be
corner, bro, I'm
mind-blown.
swinging
So,
at it.
Definitely going to be the case. Yeah, but I'm with you. If Swamp uses this momentum to get their first Dom win against this team, the team
What
that
the
does not
hell?
lose and now is losing,
That is a
it might
cute
be,
cat.
the
I love
dagger in the
orange
back, and
cats.
They might be in trouble.
It's called a
This one's getting real
fugler.
low, man. You can see right here, whether it's here, the World Cup, buddy, it's a bunch of upsets.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care what it's called. What you need to do is set it on fire.
If they do pick domination,
What
they
in
put
the
that so
world
well,
was
and it
that?
complements their play style, and here we find out it is no shock domination, but going to take it over to Wakanda, man.
Oh, that's a
what
pretty one.
map indeed. We haven't seen this in
I
some
called that the
time.
J3 cat. He had a little
This is
bald
map
spot right
that
there.
I've actually personally watched their gameplay on in the client.
Aw.
Folks, just a heads up. I think it's worth noting. If you don't know, you can actually watch individual player perspectives.
Oh
in all
my
of these
God,
games
that
in
is
the esports
such a
client. It's
funny
really
photo,
good way to get
bro.
better at your hero. But I've watched
Oh
both
my
sides of these
God.
teams and each individual POV on how they're playing various heroes, and I've learned a
That
lot.
is a
I
cute
think this
cat
map
right
is
there. I
very
like that
dive and
one.
comm heavy. A lot
Ooh,
of
I
those
like the-
setup
I like the gray
potential
one
with the
too.
3-2-1s will happen here, and then there is some open location where you can play more poke stuff, which we might see. But you know, this is
Oh,
where that
dude,
cap would
look at
come
all
into
these-
play.
all these
That
beautiful
Venom would give a
cat-
little
oh
more
my
value, and
God.
full commitment with Fox.
Look
I've seen
at
from
it.
these teams before. All of it's on
Okay,
the
okay,
table, so
chat.
it
Okay,
could
was that a
throw
cat with a
ban phase
knife?
a little bit
Oh
of a
my
loop.
God, yo, okay,
Hey,
okay.
man, for such an iconic fight, we got to get the iconic location here in
Okay, chat, let's get it.
Marvel
We're going
Worlds,
to
and we got ourselves
domination. It was Team
what
Liquid
could set
Citadel's
up
map
the
pick.
story for 3-1 or even the odds, folks. I mean, this there's so many different ways with domination. First,
Let's
it's going to change
get
up
it.
the
Let's
pick ban
get it.
and just the way that
A
you play the
sleepy
game.
winter.
But
Appreciate
also
the
map
get the sub as
dependent. We
well.
saw the
And
Torch
also
Ultron
Gary
thing.
with the
Not
massive
gonna
3
probably
months.
see that
Appreciate it,
as much on
appreciate it.
this map. Shiv doesn't lean itself to as much air protection. I mean, when you go to what they want to roll out, does Swamp get rid of the tree again? I mean, obviously that was so much better for the game modes front to back, but here just so much different.
Yeah, it's a different game here. You could. I think Groot's not bad on
Vess,
some
you
of these
could blink,
maps,
bro.
and you know if you have
Okay, thank
Ironwood
you.
down, you don't worry
Yeah.
about the Angela, which has
That's
been
his
pretty
parents,
impactful.
bro.
So
He was scaring me a little
not
bit.
like a horrendous ban. I don't see it being something that they absolutely need to ban out, but it's also kind of up to their discretion
Okay,
if they're
let's see
struggling
this.
with it. Just remove it. If it worked, maybe do it again. We'll see if that's going to be the case. With a double gambit off rip, ain't no major change there.
Yeah, for sure. Again, looking back to what they've done in the
Protect
past,
your
the domination
ball,
bans
King.
were definitely interesting the first time around here. As we find ourselves doing the same thing on each side, and it really changes up. Man, they do not. The Daredevil has been a focus this time around. They want Daze uncomfortable. But, you
Yeah.
know, Daze has been doing that Ultron spot pretty well for them.
Yeah, agreed. It's samey-ish right now. I think it was exactly the same order. The Mantis Locks coming in. They then banned the Wolverine after from TLC. I think it's almost like predictable at this point. Then the other side, yeah, Loki removal, maybe the Ultron after that, and potentially the Groot unless they want to shake things up, and then they'll finally lock in potentially with the Ultron. But that's just what they've done in the past. It could be different for Dom.
I mean, listen,
It's the same bands over and over,
crazy
man.
Because if you look
Team
at,
Liquid
again, what
Citadel, let me
Fox
guess, they're
sees
gonna
so highly in this
ban-
team is the big brain
Oh,
stuff.
the
And so this is,
Loki.
again,
They
where you
banned
gotta
the
try to,
Ultron.
swap something
Team
up,
Liquid
get it
Citadel's gonna
different.
save
Ultron being
the
banned is not to cover the
Rocket?
torch stuff. I mean, it could be, but it's more of just a
Or the
being a bit
Torch.
more
They
of their
did play
attacking
Torch
strategy
last
that they
time,
wanna
but
go
there's no
to
way
with
they saved the
triple
Torch,
sub in
right?
general, I mean,
Yeah.
last ban, but
Oh, the Luna
there's three main
Snow.
choices here. I think you'd let their
Yeah,
duelists have their way, and you're
4
gonna have to
wins
go more
takes
in
the series. It's the
strategic
best
and,
of 7, chat.
strategist, or maybe even again the Vanguard.
So whoever wins 4
Yeah,
wins.
I didn't like. I think they found a lot of success when they removed the Luna. It looked better, I would say, but you know, they didn't need to last time, and they still won. So I can see them not feeling them in terms of Swamp. Not feeling like they need to remove that Luna. So it will be a different. Oh, it's going to be Invis. That's the first time I think we've seen that on this matchup. So again, that's that little shift that might be enough for them.
Very interesting. The Invis is definitely going to be a play call there. Obviously, Invis does so well in so many things. They go the Jill Ball trade. Hello.
They
we actually, oh,
saved
here goes the Hulk, by the way. Hulk is
the
gone. This will be the
Wolverine.
fastest ban
Okay, so
of
they're
the
gonna ban
fastball
Hulk,
special.
right?
You can say it before you can say the word. Well, actually, maybe they're thinking about it, but my guess would be the Hulk here.
Yeah, good
there
call.
it is. Goodbye, Game of God, buddy. But still, Days having option now. Play Wolf is interesting.
Yeah, they got rid of the Loki. They don't want to deal with the damage boost comp. It's annoying. It's tough to shut down the Groot. So Groot is available. I don't know that it'll be played. It kind of depends on the map here. There's a lot of open spaces where it doesn't get as much value, but some of the tighter locations where you can push them into the door with those like 2 blind maps. I can't think of the exact location off the top of my head, but it makes it a little better for him. So yeah, we are going to see the Angela likely be the priority, but Poly Cap, I would have no doubt, will actually be the selection here.
Well, it makes more sense too.
Okay, this is going to be a little interesting. Even though they banned the Hulk chat, I wouldn't be so surprised if they run what's the
constant nuisance, and then you don't have to ban the group because you have a much more
the thing
reliable way to get the matchup type you're looking for. But again, man, it falls down to one simple thing: can Melophobia continue the performance we just saw? That's what this team's going to need. I mean, we saw when Melo plays his best, the rest of the team can join in as we see the spectacular waterfalls of Wakanda Falls here. Speedery locking in the demon. Pauly for the first time on Cap. My God, here we go, buddy. Look at this one.
Speedery
a lot of dive potential
on Daredevil,
here.
On
think,
Cap. Oh, bro, this is gonna be crazy. Okay,
on
Days doesn't have the team up. They're not doing the team up right now, chat. But
divey stuff together, so no stranger on that line. Days gets the Wolverine for the first time in
he's
quite
still on
some
Wolverine.
time in this
Let's see
matchup.
this.
Is that
This is
gonna
be a good match, actually.
It helps Swamp win one of these doms. This is going
I
to
think
be pretty exciting. Lock in, folks.
I was pretty zoned out for the first few games, Chad, because it didn't look interesting. Now it's kind of interesting on this map, and Swamp Gaming didn't get rolled, so it's not a 3-0.
Scatter can get on the kidnap front. This kind of team kidnap, right? You got a couple of heroes here.
J3 could never cast. He can't remember the character names.
Maybe
True.
With the Valentina or Telly in, and then get the Mellow hit. But there's Days going to slice and dice.
But I'm also
already, get
never
that
interested
pressure
in
on.
casting.
Point halfway taken. Going to be Vespa there, and there's the first kidnap. Slice and dice, and Symbiote going to be forced to pop that.
Casting is a whole different league, bro.
Just discussing backline, and all the while Energy comes out with the first pick. Pauly gets one. He was down to like 5 HP. The teleport comes in from Nero and completely resets the momentum. And they sweep everyone after.
Even though Days does have the Wolverine chat, and he's probably going to pop off because he's a really disgusting Wolverine, I don't know if he's going to do well because he actually just played like 7, 8, or 9 games already, but none of them have been on Wolverine. So I don't know if he's warmed up or not.
Exactly what Pauly could do on Cap, and just the energy that's why you can't ban him, right? You could have gotten rid of the Cyclops. They tried that before. It was not the case. Cyclops 2 with so much force pressure and space gets that much more value here as Vess is running around the Symbiote up top looking for the clash down moment on the OK Go comm, using that fog to the advantage as well. Here we go, Shape going for the backline. We'll see if they just dive right into this thing. Oh my gosh, Melophobia does find Pauly. There's the pick to open things up.
Yeah, bought some time though. I think that was the goal. I mean, the pick is obviously tough, but really well done by Swamp to be able to find that and the next, make it 3. I think the stall is going to come out here for the strat line. They're just going to try to touch point for as long as they can, but it won't be too long.
Poor Cooper was just trying to make it the point and just fell over, man.
But that's just going to be a 4 stagger.
Oh, scat. Oh, wait, what?
That's the big difference we saw from last time to this time. Oh man, wanted that one back. So
I don't. Was that a fat finger?
Away from what was the big Ruby Rage. Melophobia was looking for the stagger. Now Days.
I don't know about that.
Acrobatic
question mark.
Exactly where he's going to go.
Question mark. Question mark. Question mark.
Looking exactly for his moment.
That was almost as bad as the fug lead I was just looking at. I'm sorry. That thing was like.
Oh, this could be in the back line. Oh, what a shield there from Nero on that timing. That was lights out, heads up play. Match now with the dance floor. Walking forward onto Swamp's backline, who now has to bring it out as well. Forky starting up, but Energy through the chaos with the damage boost. He's able to drop Kraz, who did have ult available. Another big prio target, but Days trades with Veswa. Energy gonna find Valentina, and it looks like the point retake will come through from TLC in just a moment. While the stalling is out there from Pauly. Cooper drops scatter.
Yeah, Kumaho Unleashed gonna go ahead and try to just stall what they can and get that point right back to their favor. Now gonna match 50-50, folks, in this domination that's oh so important in this grand finals. Looking forward to more. We've got
IW6D.
Advantage.
I'm gonna need you
towards the side
to
of
behave.
In terms of at least the strat online for Valentina. Devil's gonna be let out shortly with Heaven Retribution and more, but keep your eyes
What is
there
going on, man? What is going on with you guys today?
From Captain America, that's gonna fuel the rest of that hits. Now Speeder going in for the dive.
Okay, let the devil out, bro. Let the devil out. Come on.
Gonna get back in the team. There's great peel from Pauly.
Yeah, and it doesn't get more 4th of July than seeing Cap start off with a freedom charge. Goodbye to Forky. Finds one and is still able to keep this pressure on the front line. Goes to show you how good Cap can be in the right hands. Look at this back line. He might get even more.
Oh my God. Polly's Captain America, bro. Wait, hello? Another ult like that? Melophobia. What are we?
Ooh, crazy.
Chad, am I high or are we just throwing ults away, bro?
TP's in sight. Going to just dive down the neck there of the spawn. Energy finds more, and at this point, it's going to be their Cap. My gosh, that went from close to just disrespectful.
Yeah, good comms, good focus there. They pushed into the door so the portal couldn't come out. It's just really smart decision making. You can just see them. They're just locked in. This is just another day at the office here for this team. There's just no emotion there.
Just automatic, right? I mean, he picks up Cap right where they left off. And, you know, typically we're on our tournament server and you've got the animated icons for everybody. No, yeah, Pauly has that locked down there for Cap and more.
Pauly has 5 final hits, bro. He was going in. He has more final hits and more damage than Speedery on Daredevil.
AK damage, obviously most in the lobby besides Melophobia, who's 7-0. I mean, Melophobia has been playing such a strong game.
Melophobia is 7-0, but like, he has done 10,000 damage. But the molts, chat, the molts.
So his positioning is always incredible. I think that's something that needs to be noted. But
the
at the
molts,
moment, it seems to not be enough. He can deal a ton of damage, but if the backline's able to keep them up, and now you're not able to get those finals, that's just really charging their ultimates. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, Valentina having a tough game here too. Obviously, going to get the team up there with Forky. And
Melophobia was just trying to make space for the portal.
Because I feel like I would like to see her on the Luna
with his ult chat.
You know, she can do there, but right
I'm
now,
pretty sure if
really
you do that in
getting
ranked, your team's going to flame you.
And Nero, talk about just someone we can't highlight enough because gets the little things down. Like you said, that quick teleport in to keep the team alive is insane to the last stand. Kidnap going up and down, and just like that, before you can even blink, 4 down, try a whole team wipe.
It's crazy. Through the chaos like that, the amount of focus and ability, I don't even know, like, you even saw moments where their strats were down to nothing. But they just
I like how we're watching an esports game, but I like how someone in chat keeps updating us on the Mexico World Cup game.
This team on domination, it just seems like they are just another step ahead for at least this current moment.
It's game of momentum again, and they just stole it right back, right? I mean, they were feeling top of the world there after that win on Lower Manhattan. Bit tougher there.
Okay.
There we go. We've got the Thanos snap.
I kind of wish I saw Scatter's POV because he got 2 kills somehow, but
against this TLC team, Pauly though, again hunting down that back line. Eve having a tough time committing that TP to get to allies, but then having it on the cooldown. No safety to be found. Kraz does find Vespel. Team is going to get this point back, it looks like.
Wow.
33%, not bad. Stall. Oh, no way did they touch
What a stall! Oh, are you kidding me? What a stall! The team's able to get back here on a portal after a massive stall from Pauly. And
what a great portal by Energy, dude. And they barely almost capped that, man.
Even into a Wolverine,
barely.
This portal's actually worth it. You may be saying, oh, they're burning all these off, but they're already buying 15%,
it was like,
maybe even more. Now they're going to pull out the Cameo Unleash from Nero, who's still
wait, who's Mexico playing right now? Anyone know? I mean, you guys probably know. You guys are watching the game. 3-2. Okay, so Mexico, they're losing 3-2 to England right now. What? How many minutes left? Or what's the time right now?
Heads up play by the team that stayed calm, cool, and collected, and it shows.
Talk about a team that's, you know, prides himself in being ready for all situations. They were caught off guard, man. They were not ready for that portal play.
65? 69?
And just like that now. That
hopefully Mexico wins, bro.
30% climbs its way up to 80 and more. And what are they going to do?
I don't want to see England bring it home, bro. They're never bringing it home.
Map select screen for that final chance and win to get this grand finals under their belt. Scattered. Days do get 2. This time, Speedery now just hanging out on the point like a bug on the wall.
Yeah, it's going to be another stall idea here. You're going to try not to go down, but it may be very tough here for Speedery, who waits for the last possible moment. How are you still healthy? Well done by Cooper to engage at the right time. The freeze comes in perfectly onto Kraz, who now will be freed, but there are ults available. Cooper at 30%. Speedery looking at that back line. Oh, but what an answer. What a freeze right back at him from Forky.
Fuck you, buddy. I'm from England. Yeah, but so is Unsalted Salt, and I don't want.
So we do have ourselves something.
I don't want Unsalted Salt to have anything.
That stall and what it had to play. Now it's all about what do you commit to hold on, right? Scatter's been a big X factor for them, and we heard Valentina earlier. Just keep your eyes on the tank and let them do the rest.
Salt. Sorry, chat. Listen, the reason I don't want England to win is because Salt like holds it. He's ride or die, and he's always like, "Oh, bro, England's gonna bring it home." Nah, chat. I don't want him to happy.
Pick early. Hello.
Yeah, we're gonna look here. The dive just set up here. I mean, yeah, she's doing a good job. They have a ton of ults here. A lot of commitment from TLC. The Answer goes out. If they're able to find picks through this would be wild, but I do believe Swamp, it's going to be a tough one for them to lose as they have so many off, but they're committing 3 now. Speedery somehow gets one in the Chaos Days. The last stand. Crash drops Cooper as G back up in numbers. Forky finds Nero. Well done by Swamp, but they had to use everything here. The next fight will be in Team Liquid Citadel's favor.
Come on, TLC. Exactly come on, bro.
Looking for. Use just
this is your map pick. But Swamp Gaming, if they tie it up, chat, it's going to be very interesting.
Not much Swamp could do. They had to respond like that. Valentina and Melophobia going to be your answers to look out for.
They still have a good amount in the roster, right? Or,
hey, man, it's 3:30 here in the morning, and I'm in the bed watching Jay3 watching Marvel Rivals. Hey, W, bro. Where is it 3:30 a.m. from? That's a W, bro. Appreciate you. The people who are watching when it's very late for them, W. Also, big ult.
Just for the style points, uses Ruby Rage to get
Melophobia, bro. His ults on that character, I don't think have been hot.
Hopefully, able to trade that
wait, I have England viewers here. Oh, chat, I mean, yo,
Points
bring it home, England.
Roughly in their favor, but we are going to have close to a 99-99 situation. Portals are up as Forky starts that, but they're going to force Scatter onto Cloak for the time being to try to get that ult fast. See if that works out. Forky in a tough spot, pays for it from Vest. Numbers up now for TLC. Can they shut this down and win?
Wait, can the England viewers turn off your sound for just 5 seconds?
Another pick goes out from Vest onto the strat line of Scatter.
Yo, let's go Mexico! Okay, you guys can turn on your volume.
Man, just flooding domination, calling it their own. They are now
3-1, chat.
Folks, from
3-1.
The grand finals back-to-back preseason down to now and head into LAN as the #1
Norway.
seed in
Hey,
America.
you're from Norway.
This is
Can everyone else mute the stream besides that Norway guy?
I'm with you. There's really nothing else to say.
Norway's winning it all.
Not lost in domination.
W
one
Norway.
Time. Like. That is a crazy thing to say. I think it's really just down to the comps.
3-1, chat. 3-1.
I mean, listen, it's like the Trojan horse came up to the Citadel. They got tricked there with Lower Manhattan, and then, bam, slam the gate shut again, right? Like, that's what we're looking at storyline.
Norway or
folks,
France?
Don't go anywhere. We might go in and crown our kings of America, or...
No, USA? No, I'm not going to cheer for USA, chat. They don't have me on the team. Now, if they had me on the team, it would be an obvious win, but... Also, yeah, Team Liquid Citadel, they kind of rolled right here. I mean, what do you expect? You gave Pauly the Captain America. I mean, I don't want to be mean. Obviously, Melophobia is the GOAT, but Melophobia wasn't hitting his ults that game. I don't know. Also, Daze did mess up an ult on this point that they're doing too. England is not winning, probably because they're too busy about bringing home ranch. Ay, 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 ay. Bro. Damn, a lot of you guys also posted cat pictures in the Discord. Okay, you know what? We have a 5-minute break, chat. Let's go through this. Where did I leave off? Oh, the little sploot. The little sploot. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Oh, that's a chonker, bro. That's a chonker. Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, such a cutie. Someone's laying in someone's shorts, I guess. Or is that like a pillowcase? I don't know. Oh, such a cutie, man. Such a cutie.
필요할 때 내가 널 지켜줄게 간절히
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the devil over here, bro. Oh, I love it when the cats put their paws over their face. It's so cute. Oh, look at this. They're like hugging each other. It's so cute. Oh, they're cleaning it. It's so cute. Oh, it's so cute, bro. Oh. Oh, that's a cute cat. Those are cute cats, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this cat trying to kill the other cat? Is the other cat dead? Oh my god! That is one big boy. Ah, damn. Oh, the cat's on the shoulders. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Oh, so cute. So cute. If I fits, I sits. Oh, it's so cute. I like it, man. I like it. Oh, it looks like a baby. Oh, she looks like a little baby. Oh, I love the bow tie. What a distinguished gentleman. Oh, it looks like a baby. You guys should see Emily's screensaver on her phone. It's actually a really awesome photo. I don't have it, but oh my god. This cat looks like it just saw Captain America's skin without any clothes of the beach one. Kind of scared. That's my wife's kitty. This one? Why does this cat look like it just saw a murder? Also, aren't you subbed in my channel? Why don't you connect your Twitch to your Discord so you can get the sub roll? Aww. So many beautiful cats, chat. So many. What's this cat doing? Is the cat broken? Who's winning? Oh shit, we're back. Team Liquid Citadel right now.
Hello, folks, and welcome back. We find ourselves in match number 5.
There's a sub roll.
Of
Yes,
the
you
day.
can connect your
Currently
Twitch to your
3-1
Discord or
if you're just
your
tuning in.
YouTube to my
The
Discord
team
if you have
Liquid
a
Citadel
well, not
standing
sub on Discord, but if you have the
strong.
membership,
Slowly made its way
you get
in.
access to the
We
sub
now
channels.
find ourselves on a new map and a new chance to try to even the odds ship. But man, it is going to be tough and quite literally muddy for them to have any shot at getting this thing even.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they could go next. I know you and I are thinking Burnin's an option, right? Burnin, it's where they like to go. They find success there. We'll have to see what they end up choosing in a moment. That's probably where I would expect Swamp to take this thing. They looked very good. There was moments of greatness in the Dom too. Again, that's just kind of Team Liquid Citadel's specialty. So maybe they step up here back in Combo War Convergence.
Yeah, and it's why it's so important to win one in between the chaos, right? Because you know it's going to go into domination as we'll throw up the MVP once again for what TLC continues to do. But yeah, I mean, at this point, they picked Lower Manhattan. I'm expecting like Arako or Shin Shibuya, bro. I mean, who knows? But there he is, Captain America himself.
Paulie with the
just continues
MVP,
to show
18 and 4.
why he is the tank here in Rivals Play. Venom last time, Cap this time. Doesn't matter, buddy. The stats show for themselves.
Yeah, Cap, he just loves playing Cap on that map. Always looks very strong. We saw the value, right? You could see every single time it was over top on him on that hero. It was a problem for whoever he was looking at, even running into like 3v1 situations, somehow still pulling it off. I mean, character's really good in the right hands, especially on the right map. So shout out there, Pauly, on the MVP.
Yeah, just a lot of the leader of this team, man. In fact, funny enough, we'll talk about this if they are in the winner's interview. This is the only man that's tasted the 1 seed, has tasted the win here in the playoffs before going into LAN. Everybody else has fallen short, either in the grand finals or more. And that was way back when for the midseason finals going into China. Pauly did back in the Boom Patamam days, but if you remember, that was before the Citadel Gaming.
Like so long ago, dude.
Love it all, buddy. But here are the stats, buddy. What jumps out?
We need a healing received.
You know, the 9 finals obviously important, but we just talked about
I think that would be
energy
pretty cool, but that would be a
there,
lot of
playing
numbers,
Cyclops
man.
for the
That's a
majority of it,
lot of
besides the
numbers.
portal coming through, and the lack of times getting KO'd by that backline of Cooper and Nero, only going down 3 times.
I feel like
right?
this
That's
screen
super
right
impactful
here
for
that
your
we're already
strategist.
looking at is
It
already
is hard
messy
to do
enough.
that, especially into something like Days with the Wolverine constantly looking at you and Kraz on top of you with the Venom. It's just a lot of pressure. So being able to pull that off is a testament to some really good communication and positioning.
My guess too is wherever they take this map, they're definitely going to try to probably lean more towards front to back again and ban the Groot. I mean, that was the way they found success at Lower Manhattan. Obviously, it was a bit of a wild card pick, but the formula still kind of stays the same. That's my guess. They saw what worked. They know the band's going
We
in there.
need time on objective so I can play cap, stall, and not get flamed for doing my job.
This is where they won.
Well,
2
if
in
you
a
win a
row
game,
back into going into what was
people
the best
need to
of 7.
realize
I mean, you did it last time, so. You know, it starts
the
here,
scoreboard
buddy, but
doesn't
I
tell the
expect
whole
there,
story,
once
bro.
again, to be a group band and then just kind of sharpen up your own side of things.
But people are so quick to
here on
judge,
whatever map
they're not
they
going to
end up
understand that.
Yeah, that is true. I can see that for sure. That makes sense to me. And we'll see maybe Melophobia back on the Bucky. The Bucky was looking good. Once they remove the Groot, it's just a lot of like pressure and forces a lot of the dive stuff to be a little more wary.
I think we're going to go to a convergence. Oh, we're going to Yggdrasil Path.
Wow.
Yggdrasil Path. My man. Well, I'm stoked about the map for the record, but
I was gonna say I'm stoked for us, not as much for Swamp. I mean, we did see, you know, when they played Yggdrasil's Path last time, they didn't even get past the opening gates. It was like literally what we're seeing right here for what is the Citadel. Now, this map is interesting. It kind of lends itself to any playstyle, right? You could play dive, you could play that front to back, so still more of the same expected.
Yeah, I'm actually
maybe
shocked. I'm surprised they don't take them to a
convergence.
Convergence is where they rolled, but let's see it. Yeah, but scoreboard doesn't really mean everything. Like, you could literally just play Captain America, run to point each time, stall the point for like 2 minutes, and then your team will probably be like, what the hell, man?
Last time is 1-0. TLC won very quickly. And the bans, it was nothing that would shock you. Kind of the same as we've seen here outside of fastball being banned.
Yeah, I'm definitely surprised about it. But like you're saying, they could have just identified what they think is the biggest problem. You know, on paper, it's like
both coaches right there. Wait, what does that shirt say?
We're at least on burden. They were able to get it past to point 2, deep into point 2. So
Gator, move your hand, bro. I am what?
Just like you're saying, it's just all about reviewing the tapes, finding the solution.
It says I am AI.
They have just that. We're gonna look at what the ban phase looks like. I do think you made a good call on the Groot. I don't think it's a bad idea to ban that out. I think Groot's fine here. We're gonna start with the double gambit, though. I don't expect any major changes for quite some time, just like it has been.
Yep, going into it, gonna be the Mantis and moving forward here. And man, it's crazy. This is what's so wild about this ban phase. Like, you know, we saw someone like 100 Thieves always respect the ban on Rogue to not let Scatter pop off. We saw him do just that on Midtown. Like, dude, TLC just doesn't care. They're like, play Rogue, we don't mind, right? Like, they have a lot of answers to what they would need to ban anyway. Wolverine being that first up on the ban, making sure that Daze has no chance. In fact, I think Wolverine squeaked through last time on this, and they ended the ban on the Hulk. So same homework from Swamp side. Shib, let's see how the ending is. That's when it gets interesting.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think we're going to probably see the Ultron coming in here from the side of Swamp. And then after the Mantis, it was, what, Loki last time for Citadel. Oh, but this time, Citadel says we don't want to see the Groot. And they're going to start with that early. So this is where it's getting interesting from their side.
I wonder what Daze is going to play.
They're making changes even after winning.
Wow.
One-sided Groot is big.
The strat that we said had to be played for Swamp.
Swamp Gaming gets to have a save, though, so they're going to ban Luna Snow and maybe save Wolf?
With the Cyclops or more,
but if they save Wolverine, that means Team Liquid Citadel has to ban the... Wait, that's pretty predictable, though. They
have
to ban the Hulk.
No Wolf, too, to counter and have that easy look. And so for this last save, typically back, we've seen a lot of like Cyclops, maybe Rocket
Oh, they
saves,
saved
but
Ultron. They
they
would
gotta try
rather
to
play
predict. They're gonna go
Ultron
with the
instead of the
Ultron.
group. Or maybe
And
it's a
just try to go
lie,
with the
chat.
old
Maybe it's a
classic
lie.
triple
They're
sub.
saving the Ultron so they can predict, hey
that's the play
guys,
there.
we're gonna run
You
triple
can see
support,
TLC,
but they're not gonna run
you
triple
can't see
support.
to the
So
level
Team
of
Liquid
lock them
Citadel,
in
since
camps.
they
I don't
didn't save
think
Wolverine, are
I
not
saw
gonna ban
an
the Hulk.
ounce of emotion
So they're
here.
actually gonna play
Val
Hulk.
showing a little smile after
and
the lock-in of
Wolverine.
Ultron. We're gonna see
Is
what the
wait,
final ban
I don't
is
see
here.
Wolverine banned.
Team
Where's
Liquid
Wolverine
Citadel,
banned?
it is
Oh,
going to
Wolverine
be
is banned,
the
chat.
Loki,
Maybe
so
I'm
we
on
still got
drugs,
that
chat.
ban
What are you
that
guys'
they
thoughts?
prioritize in /.
Drugs?
This time all the way
I didn't
down
even see the
towards
Wolverine
end.
ban.
So is this a net win for the ban phase for them? We'll see what the group mismatch looks like.
Sorry, I have a lot
for
of
sure.
hair
I
in
mean,
my eyes.
Listen, this map can get out of hand quickly. It's all about this first bend on the corner of point 1.
I really
Heck, it's
wanna
been
know-
so long for both of us since
One
we've
thing
gotten the
that
pleasure
this
to cast
game-
this. But it all starts
One
here,
thing that
folks,
this
as we
tournament
find ourselves
needs
at
is
match
not
number 5
only
and
face
potentially the
cams,
game-set match for
if they wanna keep
TLC
face cams,
here
but
in
I
the
think
infamous
voice comms.
location of Asgard. And right away, Speedy Man is flexing the
I think if they
torch.
had voice comms,
Yeah, on
sick.
defense, I actually am surprised about that. I don't think it's a bad choice by any means, but they don't have nearly the same level of pocket. The Invis is going to be looking up. Okay, now we're seeing things change.
You
up.
you
Like
sure
you
you're
said,
not
the
tired?
Mantis makes
No,
sense.
but my
Damage
contacts
boosting
are
Cyclops,
drying. I
giving
need to
Vest
take out my
that ult on
contacts soon.
command, pretty much with that heal wall. This is a very, very
Also, I have to have an
strong
I
comp
have an
for Team
eyes
Liquid Citadel.
appointment.
If I was in ranked
I'm
right now,
going
Southern
to
Star, I would be
the eyes
amped out of my
doctor
mind,
tomorrow.
but
Tried to get
you
it.
can see Swamp is
I can't
they're
even speak
expecting
anymore.
the
Maybe
group,
I am
right?
tired.
That's what
I'm
that's
going
some
to the
mid-range play
eyes
as well.
doctor
Daze
tomorrow.
is going to be likely starting off truthfully on that Punisher. I think it will come out the door.
And I
Because
don't
it's just
know
gonna
what
be on roll duty, and
my
that can be a
schedule
cut
is
that can
supposed to
win
be.
you
I don't know
the
what my
round, without a
appointment
doubt.
is because I don't have my phone.
Yeah, really, I mean, this is one of the few ways to get through that group that, you want it on your side so much. Melophobia are going to have to show every bit of that MVP
The eyes
caliber that we
doctor.
just
Chat,
saw
stop making fun of me, bro.
on
I've been
Manhattan
streaming for
here,
too
but,
long,
yeah,
man.
listen, man. Ooh, I like the portal play to start out, man. Talk about
Eyes
the definition
doctor.
of aggressive. Gonna have to do it before they catch it.
Oh,
though.
they're gonna
Wait,
do.
right.
They're gonna do the. Okay,
Oh,
I know what they're
right,
gonna
the
do.
Classic, man.
Wow, this is awesome. I love doing this, dude. I do this all the time.
Yo, 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 you're not
You see it
guru,
right
bro.
now, this
Don't
is really
spend
cool.
45
So they're
seconds
gonna
putting
have
down a
to set up
TP.
Turbo. They're really taking their time with this because
I mean,
the
my
space is just
God.
giving.
Bro,
This is a
put the
spectator
TP
cam, bro.
I
down.
mean, why not, right? Like, I can't believe they were just able to walk it that far. Polly still is now able to find one, so maybe it was just a little bit too late. And walking forward at this moment, Energy and Cooper doing a good job. Dosey doing backwards towards that right side. Speedery finding
They
another pick
wasted
here.
45
Looks like that portal maybe
seconds
was
for
just
that
a little
TP.
bit too late. As now they're going to be down two numbers, and they're
45
gonna be forced
seconds.
to
That was
wait
a
bit to
guru
get back to
TP.
point. Polly finds one, Vest with another.
they didn't even
And
win
that's
the
a good hand so
fight.
far for Team Liquid Citadel.
Yeah, all cards are on the table now, right? If you have any pocket aces, now's the time, and that surely looked like one of them, man. Haven't seen that, especially from this team, in quite some time.
Thanks for the drops,
As now
Jay.
we're gonna go
No
out
problem.
fast,
You
get
probably
on
got the
with
whole
all
drops during that
three,
one
get that
TP phase.
unstoppable on ship, which is gonna make it a lot harder for
You got
Stan to
all
get that
8-hour
value
drops or
before.
whatever it is for that from that
I'm
one
sure you
TP.
know, man, but looking towards it. I mean, Melophobia getting close to the Kraken impact. At this point, though, this is more the same what would happen. They had such a tough time getting around this corner and at least finding success there. They need a pick here. to get things
Bro,
moving.
if you're gonna do that play, you gotta do it quick, man. You gotta do that play quick.
I don't know if he's gonna be able to get out of there. Kraken impact lands, but somehow
I don't think he's
full
gonna get
HP,
that
well done by the
reset.
strategist.
Nope, he just kinda
Able to
walked
walk right
away.
past that line, burn out an ult for nothing. Great focus by the back line in that moment. I'm not even sure how he was able to get the full HP that quick with that many eyes on him, but shows to show you how good these backlines are on both sides. Energy with ult, Speedery, the same story. Valentina and Forky gonna be there soon with Daze. A lot of
Yeah,
cues
chat, it's not
available.
called eye
And we're gonna
doctor.
start with the Speedery.
The doctor's not there to check
Yeah,
one
give
eye,
those
it's
players
eyes.
surgery right off the rip and matching one
The doctor's
for
there to
one.
check both
All
eyes.
eyes on the vets there. They know that ult's coming any moment. Daze does get a nice little pick there on Coop.
Yeah,
Somewhat of
checkmate.
opportunity. Gonna go ahead and probably hit this ult shot, yep, right away to get that aggression through. Vest tries to put
Ooh!
his own forcing
Ooh,
Daze
they
to
all
go through the
lived!
field, and Forky Dog to get that straddle as well. So they just kind of do-si-do in there as Melophobia understands the assignment, finds 3. Here comes the Strange Portal to contest for the last push, but Ship already playing much better than they did just a day ago.
Yeah, but the alt line of TLC, the strat line, just has so many answers now. They're going to come in with invisible boundaries should they need to. Not
Chat,
gonna be
you
a
guys are
lot
wrong
that
and I'm right,
can
bro.
be done here,
If you
and then Nero
can't
will have
see
an answer after
something
that. So
or
I
something's
think the
blurry,
retake will be
are you
big
gonna
for them.
say,
I think
"Oh
they will
man,
probably
I
win this fight.
can't
Energy up
see
there's
that with my
boundary.
eye"?
Energy able to
No,
find
you're gonna say,
Forky.
"I can't see that with
Polly's
my
trying to get this
eyes."
pick onto Melophobia.
Checkmate.
Playing your health pack. Well done there. Melophobia,
Checkmate.
who always plays strong. Energy takes out Daze. Speedery again on Scatter, and yeah, just kind of like I predicted on this. Nero still has ult, so tough retake. A lot of commitment there.
I mean, yeah, and they're just so good at just stalling the cart, man. Just parking the bus, slashing the tires, and throwing those skis into the ocean. But Paulie gonna go and get that value. He's been the best at it, folks, to hit the Q, time it with the symbiote pop, and really no reaction you can have, especially with no ults to the name. See here how Scatter wants to
So
utilize
where's
this
your
thing with
eyes
Mellow
phone
once again.
at?
He at least sees the assignment. It's funny because You can see that Scatter's trying to make a play.
Trick
Does
question.
go in with
It's
a little bit of
iPhone
a
with
back
an
line
actual
guide, and as
I,
ball goes
not an
down,
I.
looking for that hit. And there it is, buddy.
Can't you see the C that I'm looking at? See? Which C?
Yeah, count to 2 when you got your tendrils there. Then land your
Also,
ult, and
this is
should
looking
land at the same time,
this is
making it
looking
very
pretty
hard
over here, chat. What are
to
you guys'
not
thoughts?
Get KO'd through. Well done.
I thought
Kraz is also
Groot
gonna
and
fall from
Ultron were
Vest.
banned.
Nero's still
Yes,
holding on
if
to
you
that
look
ult.
top right, Groot
And
is
only
banned
about
for Swamp
60%
Gaming, but
Valentina.
not
There's
Team
gonna be a
Liquid
ton of
Citadel.
answers here, and Energy and Speeder are going to be close. This is, again, a very tough attack spot to be in for Swamp. They need huge
And
ults.
Ultron is
Melatonin
banned for
scatter,
Team Liquid
which we
Citadel,
have
but not
seen
Swamp
before.
Gaming.
Can they do it again?
Yeah, the problem is Speed. Well, with that pick, it's already curtains. But yeah, Speed getting so close. Well, you got at least a res happening. Legendary in the sky, though, with really
Speedery,
nothing
pop
to
your ult.
defend
Nah,
against.
they
They
win,
rotate
chat. They
in
win.
the right play, but
Melophobia's
yeah,
dead.
that
Speedery
overtime
has his
counter to
ult. They
look
have no
forward to.
support
This
ults. Nah,
could be the
GG, chat.
end Of this 0.1 push
Well,
and the
it was
desperation
a
of Speedy
great,
finds one, then
fun
two.
series. I
Shiv's
streamed
looking less like a
over
swamp, and absolutely a
60, I
foundation
think,
for the
3
fortress. That is
hours
the
in the
best
past
American
4
team.
days,
They
chat. I
hold
almost
4
put
to 1.
80 hours in 4 days. So,
I saw it there. There's just
hey.
a couple plays that just slight mistakes, and again, you know, it's so hard to really call out much when TLC is just playing exactly the way they need to play. There's just not a lot of mistakes happening here. I think their ban phase was great.
It was a lot of fun.
It looked like a comp they wanted
Doesn't
to
look-
run off
it looks-
rip,
this
and
game's
they
over, bro.
handled the
This
fights
game's over.
properly, and unfortunately, there's a lot of commitment and ultimates from Swamp off that strangling prison, and that was the swan song at that point. They just could not get enough value with their dual assaults to counteract, and they did not get through point 1. A good attempt there. But we've seen, you know, this hold could absolutely happen. I know you and I want to see this series go farther. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, hey, outfitting Speedery on the torch here to maybe put
Pay
the
us out
exclamation point.
already,
Oh my
you
gosh,
won't.
What season are
You know
we
what?
at?
I
Storm
would
as
pay you
well,
out
damage
early.
amp. I mean,
But I
ways
noticed
to beat
something.
you, buddy,
You
and
Team
bringing it back to
Liquid
this
Citadel
map, now we're just
voters are
watching
too
some heroes
money
that have some
hungry.
fun. But yeah,
And it's not a
listen,
good
they've
look.
shown
So
time
I'm
and
going to
time
give all the
again how
points
locked
to
in they
the
are.
Swamp
They're
Gaming.
never
You guys
stressed under
deserve it.
pressure
They didn't
situations.
complain the whole time. They
And
didn't
get
say,
things to find
oh
a will
man,
and
I
a
lost
way.
my
Bringing
points.
it to Asgard,
Oh no,
bold
J3
choice, man,
scam.
but
They
gotta
didn't
try
say
to,
anything. You know
change
what?
something up
Congrats.
to get
Congrats,
and
Swamp
sneak by
Gaming.
one more win.
Let's see what Swamp can do on the defense. Folks, if you're a fan of Swamp, now is the time to get loud for them, because this is going to be a tough spot to be in. They need to find something. They need to find it quick. And Liquid Citadel has barely left the gas. They're just charging through this team right now. A team that is so talented too. It's crazy the amount of play.
Scam 3 scams. The best was family. New
Find a will in
scandal.
a way, Shiv, and it starts really with only 1 or 2 mistakes.
Oh,
Speeder
that's
just hunts it
funny.
down quickly.
Oh, he's dead.
Kraz
He's
out of
dead.
there,
He got
and
pulled.
Simeon
That's
still gonna have
GG's.
stalling.
Yep.
Goodbye, slam down the fire on it, and man, just like that, speed goes down, but the trade was certainly worth it as that spawn is much longer.
You know what? Best
on
was
the way
family's
back.
right.
Shiv,
I'm just going
going
to
up
cancel the
hill
prediction so
that's
everyone
hard
loses
to
their
cross.
channel points and I get them all.
Yeah, the early pick there, though, numbers up for Swamp. See if more can come through. Polly on that dive. Again, I think Polly on this Venom, playing it to this extent has really been something big for their bag. They needed something like that outside of the cap, so it wasn't a one-focused target ban, and now they
No,
really
deleting
can
a
ban the
prediction
cap
just
because
gives
the
you guys
Venom's
all
up
your
there
channel
too,
points
right?
back.
It's tricky to deal with, and also with the same story with Vest on Groot. This is the kind of diversity in hero pool that makes a team so strong. I think Swamp has it as well, but maybe not to the same extent. As another pick happens onto Kraz, a second falls, and that time onto Forky. Kraken impact goes out from Melophobia, folks. This might be a quick one here. No, energy. Yes, no, it is going to be energy invest. Yeah, this is
Yes,
gonna be tough,
no.
buddy.
Yeah, folks, we're seeing quite literally the Avengers assemble before your eyes. The portal play.
Ooh,
is
that's
gonna be
actually a really smart play by
desperation now to
Forky
stop
Dog
it
to go
with
up,
3, 2,
not
1
through
on
the
meters.
thing,
And
because if they
folks,
went
just
through the
like
thing
that,
and they walled it off, you
Avengers
can't go
have
through there. That's
assembled,
smart.
but they do touch 1.32. Shiv, hold on now.
Yeah, it's not quite over yet. Speedery on the high side looking for some pick. Melophobia is going to find Speedery. Is it done? Polly, though, onto Melophobia trades it back. Daze comes in with the Rays of Ultron, and they're still maintaining this pressure.
Gotta get through the
going
portal,
back in
though. The
for
portal's
one
gonna
with
close.
the
Up,
Vest,
like,
though.
I just said it,
Valentina.
too.
Vest again onto Daze. Scatter falls. The Citadel is paving
Well,
the
chat.
swamp. They're making it their domain. Citadel are your new Stage 1 champions.
Nice. Man, I thought they would be more happy, like, you know, happier than that, but
Citadel dominates this grand finals, man. The Avengers of Marvel Rivals have once again proven they're the best in America. My God, man, what an absolute super team.
so Swamp Gaming, right?
It cannot be said enough.
Swamp
that
Gaming?
just looked like a performance from a team
I mean, I can't
that
see,
is,
chat. I'm old.
looking
Swamp
to take
Gaming.
on the
Right,
world
okay.
right now. And we can't wait to see more from the Worlds coming up here. This team, I know, was excited for it. They had their eyes forward onto the next tournament already, and that's a team that has so much talent. They know it at this point, and they're just looking to take on the world.
I mean, it reminds me, man, of Thanos on Titan, bro, and they do everything they can. And what does Thanos say? All that for a drop of blood. I mean, that's all we saw come out of TLC in this entire stage, man, going all the way back.